probably a historic match. Playing on the best ground in the league. In front of the biggest crowd we believe probably ever witnessed at RDFL Grand Final. The weather's magnificent, all pointing to a top match. I must congratulate the Sunbury football club. The presentation of the day is nothing short of magnificent. We've got the Victoria Police Force out in full force, and they're doing a magnificent job. And they will be certainly in the advantage of the ground to keep everybody off the oval while the match is played. Without any further ado, I'll introduce the umpires for today's game. The field umpires are Ian Stewart and Darren Clarke. Boundary umpires Sean Thompson and Stephen Archibald Giles. The goal umpires Bill Taylor and Adrian Crawley. Emergency umpire Cameron Stewart. To both the clubs, I congratulate you two clubs, Gisborne and Sunbury. You've proven to be the best two sides in it for the year. And I wish you both best of luck to have the national anthem now. Thank you.
Here we are at the Clarke Oval, all in readiness for the 1990 RDFL Grand Final between Sunbury and Gisborne. A lot of talk during the week between Luke Mawson and Tony West with their occurring hamstring injuries. I'm getting all excited. But here we are. Darren Coots is all fired up. There's the bounce. Oakey. No one gets clean possession. Steve Nash, the 1990 Bowen medalist, kicks forward. Luke Morse almost takes a mark and gets the free kick. That's what you get when you put your body in front. Luke Morse, who was suspended last week, missed the Darley game, back in full flight here today. Lines up, 40 metres out, shot for goal, and he's kicked it! Luke Morse puts Sunbury on the board. And these Sunbury boys are all fired up today. Beautiful bit of play by Steve Nash there. Luke Morse positioned himself well. Here we go again. Ball comes out to Gisborne. Dave Oakey can't get it. Gisborne player still going, gets his kick away. Sal Ferraro's taken the mark but hasn't been paid, and there's a ball up. Scotty Veal and Dave Oakey again. Be a good clash this today. Ball goes up. Veal gets a knockout. No one gets clean possession. Leader tried to get a kick away, but here it comes out to Sleep. West gets a kick. Not an effective kick, but out in the open spaces where Travis Bottom can't trap it. Gisborne gets possession, breaks through a tackle, kicks long. Who's there? Dave Muir positions himself and backs himself. Well done, Dave. Bad bounce. Allows Rousel to kick for goal. And Will Glenn, and it's a point. And it's on. And it's on. Jackson's in there. Keep your eye on Coots, where is he? And this punch is being thrown left, right and centre. Fashion gets thrown out. Oakey's in the middle of it. They're copping him left, right and centre. Neil White's just copped off from, and Neil White's going in to throw one. And he's lining up. It's on again. The race spinners cop one. Hickman, you girl, he's cop one. Come on, Coots, hit him. These Gisborne girls' dicks. They're trying to upset Sunbury here. Brendan Treblecott was in the middle of that. He copped a couple and gave away a couple too. Neil White was in the thick of things there. Sleep's hole in his mouth, he must have copped one, but he'll go on with it. This will fire the Sunbury boys up like it did last year. Neil White wants to keep going on with it. Neil White's going on with it. Out on the flank here. And it's going on again. Ashley Fashion. Neil White started that one. And it's action plus here at Clarke Oval, where Sunbury's leading 1 goal, 6 to 1 point. Got a new football out here. The race spinner should wear a mouthguard next time he goes out on the ground. He copped a broody. Players are holding their mouths everywhere here. Will Glenn just start proceedings again. Kicks out. Treblecott goes for the ball. Takes a good mark. Plays on. Kicks out to Shane McLaughlin. He can't trap it, but taps it on. Good play, Shane. He's just ridden over somebody. Darren Polsky comes clear of the pack. Picks up the ball. Gets tackled. Ball goes out of bounds on the Sunbury R forward flank. It's a beautiful day here today. Temperature of about 20 degrees. Good crowd, great conditions. Gisborne gets the ball away there. The bounce won't favour Sleep. Handball away from Gisborne there. And there's a good tackle put on by Darren Polsky. Coots goes through the pack, doesn't get away properly, and drops the ball. Galea will take this kick. He won't do much with it though, or will he? It's a shocking kick. Bad bounce for Sunbury defenders. Will Glenn. Ever reliable Will Glenn. What a champion. Breaks away. Kicks to Dave Oakey. Dave Oakey turns around. Who's he got? He kicks out here to the wing. Members side wing. Ashley Fasham can't get it. Oh, well done, Ashley. Takes one bounce. Borks has another bounce. Do a film in Ash. Good shepherd by Darren Cooch. And Ashley's been hit behind the play. And we'll take that downfield. That was Scott Field. The absolute girl of the RDFL has hit Ashley Fasham. Rowan Brand will take this. Be about 35 metres out from goal. 40-degree angle. Ashley Fasham in the hands of the trainers. Ashley Fasham Pritchard, I should say. Rowan Brand spins the ball in his customary role. Ashley Fasham coming off, not looking good at all. Rowan Brand kicks for goal and has dumped it! Rowan Brand has rubbed salt into the wounds of the Gisborne players and has absolutely kicked a snag. Rowan Brand going over to, well, commiserise Ashley Fasham, I guess. That's him for this quarter at least. Paul Millett, wearing number 47. Ready to come on. Number 47 done quite well in last year's grand final. Let's hope you do it again this time in that jumper, Millett. Ball goes up, Oakey doesn't get it. Veal gets it out. Sleep, can't get clean possession, dives on the ball, that's good guts. And the ball, he's picked out a free kick. How would you be? Free kick will go to Gisborne. Dave Muir behind, too far behind, allows Fitzgerald to come back and line up from, he'd be 50 metres out there. We'll get a report on Ashley Pritchard very shortly. We've got Harry Papadopoulos down in the dressing rooms. Oh, Fitzgerald's kicked a shocker out on the full. Well, these Gisborne players have definitely showing some nerves here. Who's this to take it out from there? Fullback on the boundary line. Looks like Will Glenn. Nice drop punt. David Oakey goes up for the mark. And someone's kicked a snapshot over the head. And it's gone to Brendan Treblecott. Solly will kick out from about 30 metres from the behind post in Gisborne's forward zone. Kicks a drop punt into the wind. Holds up. Who's up? Tony West and David Oakey. No clean possession. And Darren Cooch rides the pack well. One bounce. Two bounces. David Muir puts on a shepherd. Three bounces. Has a kick. Not effectively to Neil White, but Neil White goes on, falls over. And Paul Miller has given away a free kick on a 50-metre line in Sunbury's forward zone. Mel Palmer kicks cross goal in the centre and Jackson takes a nice mark. He'll certainly show his authority in this game today. Nice drop punt. Half forward zone. Paul Miller takes a strong mark. Handballs to Tony West. It's play on. West has a torpedo shot for goal and slams it through. The legend of the RDFL, Tony West, was in doubt for this week, but geez, he's the champion and kicks a ripper of a goal from 40 metres out. Cameraman's told me to stop jumping up and down. But it's too hard to keep your excitement here. Sunbury is kicking ass. Tony West has put through a ripper. Here we go again. Wind starting to pick up here. Ball bounces. Goes towards the wind direction where Darren Cooch takes it. Handballs backwards to Darren Ampolsky. He sights on David Tykwen, who gets a free kick. Yes. David will go back and take his kick. Who will he kick to? Kicks up to the centre half forward zone where there's Tony West in front. Rowan Bear from behind. Ball comes out to Sleepy. Sleepy handballs to Dasher Brand. First touch of the game. Dasher to Paul Millett. Borks. Short passes to Rowan Brand, who doesn't take it, but yes. Good mark there by Koo, the black fella. Koo Drop punts to the wing where Sleep's in position. Doesn't take it effectively. Ball comes out to the Gisborne player in Steigler. Steigler kicks up. Treblecock overruns it. Gisborne player and almost out of bounds, but Darren Apolsky's chasing. Treblecock's still in there. Gets good possession, well done. Kicks to the open spaces where the ball will bounce to Hickman, is it? Hickman kicks up to the wing. No one gets clean possession. Ball comes out to Travis Botton's. Handball's in the open, but no one in. And the ball's been free kick. Travis Botton. No, David Teichman got one behind the play there again. Kicks a drop punt up to Paul Millett. Paul Millett. Good tackle, Paul Millett. Jackson's waiting there. Dashes waiting out too. And David Oakey takes a good mark. Takes quite a few of those marks in a game, Dave Oakey. Nice long drop punt. Centre half forward. Neil White's behind. Punches forward. No rovers for Sunbury there. Number 4 for Gisborne. Too high. That's Strapella. He'll go back and take his free kick at centre half forward. Kicks along to the wing where there's a open spaces there and a Gisborne player by himself. Good play on there. Kicks along to the full forward zone where there's Fitzgerald. Muir punches away, runs onto it well. And Muir will get the free kick, rightly so too. Dave Muir, back pocket for Sunbury, first year player. Nice long kick to the half-back flank where Darren Apolsky's waiting. But the Gisborne players come in and taking the mark over him. Too far out to score. Doesn't know what to do with it. Drop punt. Will Glenn's there, doesn't take it cleanly. Darren Cooch roves well, handball's out, and the ball will go out of bounds. Well, it's all happening here. Sunbury 3 goals, straight 18, to Gisborne 1 point. Gisborne have the advantage of about a 3 or 4 goal breeze. As we see the ball go out of bounds once again. Ball comes in. Who's up for it? No one takes it cleanly. Darren Coots handballs out. He's had quite a few handballs this quarter, Cootsy. There'll be a free kick to Gisborne. 25 metres out from goal. Looks like Chapella taking that. He'll be lining up for about 25 metres out on quite an angle. Kicks to the drop punt. And he's off target and out of bounds on the full. Well, Neil White's getting some attention in the centre of the ground here. He's obviously copped a couple in that all-in brawl there. Would have fired up quite a few players. Will Glenn kicks out. 30-metre kick into the wind. Who's it to? No one takes it cleanly. Treblecock puts the tackle on. Ball's out. Treblecock taps out. Good play to the boundary line. Well, Gisborne really haven't made any use of this winners to date. Sunbury have converted quite well with the possessions they've had. Darren Coots in the thick of things, had a few handballs and kicks. Stave Oakey gets pushed in the back. Yes. Where will David Oakey kick this time? Favours the outer wing there. Dave Tykin doesn't take it cleanly. Kick comes away from the Gisborne player there, and Aaron Ampolsky takes a good mark. Last line of defence. Where will he kick to? He hasn't got much to kick to. He opts for Darren Coots, who takes a good mark. Playing well, Darren Coots. Hasn't got a lot to kick to. Goes out to Dave Muir. He'll take a bounce. One bounce. Ashley Brandon Shepherd, he's turned around, but he's taken the good mark. He'll play on. Very close to the boundary line, and as a matter of fact, he's kicked that out on the full. Well, Ashley Brand showing a few nerves for an experienced player such as himself. Ashley Brand on the mark. Menadue takes the kick. And Dave Muir almost takes a good mark. Darren Coots dives on the ball. He's fired up. Ball goes out to David Oakey. Something looks positive here. Kicks up into the wind. Rowan Brand from behind, doesn't take it. Travis Button. But the free kick is being paid to Hickman. Out to Koo. Koo will kick long. Drop punt. Centre half forward zone. Who's under it? Sunbury. Will Glenn doesn't take it cleanly. Free kick in that, of course. The ever reliable Will Glenn goes back, takes it. Who will he kick to? He's looking for the handball in Nash, I'd say. And gives it out. Nashy, 1990 Bowl medalist, takes one bounce. Could take another if he wants. Doesn't opt for that. Kicks long to the wing. Who's there? Tony West is there. Jackson. Handball's out. Triple cock. Handball to Peter, to Macca. Macca kicks to the half forward zone when Neil White can't take it cleanly. Gisborne dives on the ball. Ball comes out. Shane McLaughlin again. And Gisborne take it cleanly through Hickman. Hickman kicks long. Bounce. Doesn't favour anyone. Ball comes out to Gisborne. Gisborne player kicks on his left foot. That was Barnes, I'd say. Who's this? The centre half forward. A Gisborne player kicks across goal to the open spaces. It's a foot chase between Sleep and a Gisborne player. Sleep shows a clean pair of heels and gets bumped over the boundary line, and the ball will go out of bounds. That was Mark Galea against Sleep there, and Sleep too fast for him. Well, Gisborne have really had the percentage of play here, but Sunbury have defended well and converted a lot better. Ball comes out, David Oakey hits it out. Sunbury play on the bottom of the pack there. It's very scruffy. Nashi cops one and gets thrown over the boundary line. And as usual, gets up, takes his position once again. Well, Dave Oakey's at the better overfeel here. Kotleja takes this one, gets a tap out over Oakey. Coots handballs out. Warburg couldn't get it. Coots going back in there. Dave Teichman in there too, and there'll be a ball up. Well, after a fiery opening, things have quietened down here. No one's been able to make the most of their possessions. Ball bounces up. Galea taps out to the boundary line. It'll be another throw-in. Darren Coots in the thick of things once again. Ray Spinner coming out on the ground. Has he got his mouth guard this time? David Oakey gets the free kick. Doing quite well, Dave Oakey. Darren Coots has taken two bounces. Played on. Umpire's called the advantage. Kicks up to the members' side wing. Paul Miller couldn't take it cleanly. Jackson's put in a good hip and shoulder. Nails a fair hip and shoulder up by you, twit. You obviously don't know how Jackson plays. He plays the game hard. No one's on the mark. Menadue kicks up long to the centre half forward zone. And it's all Gisborne, but no one takes it cleanly. Darren Coots, another possession. Kicks to the centre of the ground. Neil White, no one takes it. Sunbury players just looked at the Gisborne player then and let him take a clean mark. Not good play when you're kicking into the wind. Neil White's obviously fired up, pointing at each other with Hickman. Now, ball's come out. Menadue kicks. Finds his Gisborne counterpart. Kicks long in the full forward zone where it's Wilbur and Fitzgerald. No one takes it cleanly out of bounds. Well, I'll tell you now, that'll be a great contest between Will Glenn and Johnny Fitzgerald. Two experienced campaigners. Boundary umpire throws in. Who have we got there? Dave Oakey taps out. Darren Coots another handball and cops one for his... He has copped one. He's getting up again though. Brendan Treblecock on his left foot kicks out to the members' side wing where Jacko's taken a great mark on the chest. Jackson, oh, he balks onto his left foot. Kicks long. He's looking for Rowan Brand. Rowan Brand's there. Takes a great mark. Well done, Jackson. Good eyesight. Now, Rowan Brand handballs, finds the open spaces to his brother. Doesn't take it cleanly, Dasher. Recovers well. Kicks a nice left foot drop punt up to Neil White, but ball dribbles out of bounds in Sunbury's forward zone. Crowd very vocal here today. A mixture of Gisborne and Sunbury supporters. Umpire whistles, boundary throws it in. Tony West looking at roving the pack here, but no one takes it effectively, and Rowan Brand will get the free kick. Well, we're making silly mistakes in Sunbury's forward line, Gisborne, today. Giving away a few free kicks. Rowan Brand pulls his socks up. He'll spin the ball shortly. Yes, he does. Spins it once again. 55 metres out. By the time he kicks this, he'll be about 50 out. He's been told to kick drop punts during the week. No torpedoes this week. What will he go for? Kicks a nice drop punt. That is why he's been told to kick drop punts, because he's dumped it. It's another one for Rowan Brand. And I'll tell you what, this Sunbury team is on fire. They are kicking ASS here today. Been told to stop jumping once again by the cameraman. Rowan Brand has kicked 2 this quarter. He is on fire. Let's go. Here we go again. Scoreboard reads 4 straight, 24 to Sunbury. Gisborne 1 point. Ball goes up, no one gets it effectively. Dave Oakey gets the second time round, out to West. West, does it with ease. Drop punt out of the full line to Morse. Morse drops the mark, but Paul Miller runs well. Handball to Neil White. He turns around, taps it back to Millett. Millett wasn't ready for it. Travis Potton lays on a tackle, not effectively though. And Sleep takes a good mark on the member's side wing. Tony West done that well out of the centre there. Sleepy drop punt up in the air. Been hit after the play, hasn't been paid. Straight to Hickman in centre half back. Hickman handballs out to the Gisborne player, who fumbles. Heard footsteps. Paul Miller lays on a tackle. Doesn't get it. Drop punt by the Gisborne player. And there's Gisborne players loose here on the forward line. Dave Oakey doesn't get it cleanly. Number 13, Healy for Gisborne. Handballs out to the other Gisborne player who balks, kicks. Treble Cox there, doesn't take it, sun in his eyes. Will Glenn there fighting for it, handballs out to Treble Cox. And it's been classed as a throw. You have got to be joking. Will Glenn cannot believe it. Having a word to the umpire. Not impressed. Doesn't like giving away goals, Will Glenn. Johnny Fitzgerald, 20 metres out. Wind behind his back. Should kick this. Kicks truly for Gisborne's first goal of 1990 grand final. Gisborne go to 1 goal, 1. 7 points to Sunbury, 4 straight, 24. There are women all over the place here today, just looking around the ground. It's a nice warm day. They're all out in Air Force today. Capacity crowd here today at Sunbury Clarke Oval. Quite a few ales been drank, as I'm sure the Sunbury reserve side have had quite a couple already. Dave Oakey gets a tap out, not effectively though. It's gone to a Gisborne player's kick, the left foot torpedo at centre half forward. Darren Ampolsky recovers. Sleeps just caught one but goes on. And the umpire's he's played holding the man. Don't worry about Sleepy copping it over the head. Sleep will take a drop punt. Not a good one though, but it comes out to Neil White. Steve Nash roves well on his left foot. Nice drop punt to Rowan Brand. Rowan Brand taps, but there's no rovers for Sunbury. Where are they? Paul Millett doesn't get it out. Number 19 for Gisborne kicks long. Good play, but the sun in the eyes is causing a problem for these Gisborne players looking into the sun. Handball comes out from Ampolsky to Coots. Coots out to Brand. Brand doesn't know what to do with it. Turns around, slips over. Handballs to West. West, good vision, kicks out to Tigran. Punched away. Dave Oakey recovers here this. Gives one out. Jacko goes in, gets a hard ball. Handballs out to Bottoms. Bottoms gets disposed of. Gisborne player comes away in Barnes. Kicks a mongrel kick up in the air. Sleep, 2 players to contend with. Tackle's been put on by McLaughlin and gets a free kick. Good tackle, Shane. Sunbury forward line a little bit flat-footed. Hasn't got much to kick to there. Kicks across to the wing where he's got Ashley Brand, who should take that. Ashley Brand goes back. Petrovsky on the mark. He hasn't had a touch yet. Brand will kick a long drop punt. Up in the air to his brother Rowan. Rowan doesn't take it. We're lacking on the bottom of the pack again. Rowan Brand kicks off the ground. Neil White handball out to Rowan Brand again. Taps on, good play. Tony West in the run of this. Paul Miller rows it well. Handball's out and it's dribbled over the line and out of bounds. Well, Sunbury not really at the base of the Packers yet. Well, the cameraman's getting a bit upset here, saying Sunbury don't want the ball. I don't believe that. Neil White kicks it out the bounce. Punched out by the Sunbury Gisborne fullback. Moore still in contention. Does well to have it. Neil White comes out from nowhere and gets pushed over out of bounds, and it'll be a ball thrown in. What's going on here? Who's in the ruck? Rowan Brand against Hickman. Rowan Brand gets a tap out, looking for Coots. Coots, he's given one across the head and gets penalised for that. Advantage played. Chapella. One bounce, two bounce. Kicks up to the half forward flank where Darren Apolsky comes racing out, takes a good mark. He also takes a bounce. It's a day for bounces today. Second bounce, brushes off his Gisborne opponents. Handballs out to Dave Teichman. He doesn't take it cleanly. Ball comes away to the Gisborne player here in whoever he is. Gisborne, it's an half forward. Has a shot looking for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tries to use his body. Ball goes out of bounds. Ball will get thrown in here. Cameraman getting all excited. Ball gets thrown in against the wind. Who's up? Steve Nash decides he wants to be a ruckman. Handball's out to Jackson. Jackson punches it on. Jackson gets the ball and kicks, unfortunately, to a Gisborne player. And that's Steigler. Steigler's about 55 metres out. Too far to score, I'd say. Ashley Brand on the mark. That should be a good contest between Brand and Steigler today. Steigler opts for the torpedo, kicks a mongrel out of bounds. These Gisborne players aren't coping too well with the pressure applied by the Sunbury Football Club here. Sunbury experienced campaigners on the one day in September, and showing that today. Nice long drop punt by Darren Apolsky out to Ashley Brand, who takes a ripper of a mark, if you don't mind, Hickman. And he's just undone that, and if you heard what Ashley Brand said then, can't repeat it. Darren Coots, he's had a number of possessions. There's another handball, but that won't go down on the statistics. 26 for Gisborne, kicks out to Darren Apolsky, who doesn't take it cleanly. Well roved by the Gisborne player there in Rousel. But it comes out to Treblecock. He tried to get Coatango there. Does well, gets tackled, but he's caught holding the ball. It's unfortunate there, no talk. And Barnes will take the kick about 50 metres out from goal. Should be a chance with this breeze. It's quite a strong breeze. Tony West on the mark. Barnes, a left footer, kicks for goal, looks quite good. Falls a couple of metres short and has been rushed over at 1 point. Well, Sunbury really doing well against this quite a strong breeze today. Rowan Brand converted well. Luke Morse. Ball's been kicked out. Tony West can't get it effectively. Dave Oakey tries to burst through a pack. It comes out to West again. Nice drop punt over to Jackson. Jackson punches onto himself. Great play, Jackson. Unfortunately, couldn't grab hold of it. Ball's come out of bounds. Jackson's playing quite well at the moment. Ball's come out to the Gisborne player. How does that? Must have been on the full. Gisborne player kicks long. No one takes it cleanly. Ferraro tries to balk. Handball's out. No one in particular. Treblecock's on the bottom of the pack again. Handball's out. Tries to look for the boundary line and does it well. Darren Apolsky going in with his and Dave Oakey with their elbows. Dirty mongrel players they are. It's the sort of players you need on a day like today. There's a siren for the first quarter. Sunbury 4 straight 24, Gisborne 1-2-8. And we'll be back the second quarter of play with Sunbury kicking with the breeze.
First goal in the first 30 seconds. Commentators for this quarter too is Mr. Mick Scanlon, who's just turned 30 yesterday, Mick Sherritt, and Richard Ireland. I'll pass the commentary over to Mick Scanlon now for the centre bounce.
Well, welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Clarke Oval for the second quarter of the senior grand final here in 1990. Somebody just kicked the goal. I'm puffed out. I just walked up the ladders. And Block Island was shitting himself with the microphone in his face. So he's handed over to me and back to the main umpire here. He's bounced the ball. Up goes Aiken and Hickman. This is the ball. Down to Jacko. Jacko knocks it on. Coody's there. So is Opie. Opie strokes one tackle. Gets another tackle. Handballs it out. Oh, hang on. Back a play here. Darren Coody. Darren Coody. Watch him. Play's been held up here. Bit of a scuffle here in the centre forward position. That will be a Gisborne free kick, I think. Yes, umpires mark it with Brendan Trebblecock. To take the kick will be number 36 for Gisborne. Thanks, Richard. You're real quick. Here we go. Dean Rasmus. Old trouser. Scooter. Free kick against Craig Sleep there for holding the man. Back to this Galea. What a pickle this bloke is. Used to play seconds and should still be playing seconds. Punched away by Polsky. Down it, all bad bounce to Sleep. Galea's got it again. He will poo himself. He will poo. Three dicks. Chases. He's got Scooter. He's got head on the ball, umpire. Thank you very much. The tattooed marvel, the tattooed Riddler from Strathmore. Brendan Trebblecock. Three dicks. Kicks the ball, looking for Rowan Brand. Rowan goes up. Cue from behind. Knocked down. Free kick to Rowan Brand. With the play on, Rowan, go back, son. Bit of movement here on the forward line. Luke Morse leading from way out on the 10-yard square. Paul Millet's in front, tries to mark. Down at West. West ducks one. Round the neck. Play on, says the umpire. Looks for Morse. Can Morse grab it? He's gone for goal. No, it's behind. It takes the scoreboard on. Takes the scoreboard on to 5-1, 31 to 1-2-8. Sunbury with the aid of a breeze this quarter should capitalise. Waiting for fullback for Gisborne, Mr. Glenn Fisher, the shark attack. Not too sure where to kick. Looking for Veal, number 20 for Sunbury. Dave Aki should be on him. Right on your hammer. Come on. Palmer tries to mark. Spoils. Picks the ball up again. Handballs over to Opie. Opie has a kick out to the wing. Looking for... No, sorry, that was Chappella. Out to Opie. Nash, well done by Stephen Nash. Father Nash. Good handball. Sees three dicks. Can't grab the ball. Left it behind him. Back to Opie. Has a kick. Looking for Kotleja. Ampolsky in front. Well played, Darren Ampolsky. Grabs him. Had possession of the ball. Out to Nash. Nash across to Oakey. And a very good tackle there by Darren Ampolsky. Kotleja. No, it's not Kotleja. No, it's not Kotleja. I'm not too sure who it is, but he's down and he's sick. Some weeks suck. Special I've had Jason Russell for the second special comments. I'm sure these comments from Richard Ireland will be just as good. Ball gets thrown in, Sunbury's forward pocket, member's side. Ball goes to turf. No one can really get it out. Fairly scrambly play, and the ball is rushed over the boundary line for another throw-in. I'll just pick this bloke out. Number 34 for Gisborne is young Chris Steigler, son of Henry, the ex-policeman of Gisborne, and a very hard footballer himself, Henry. Ball thrown in again. Rowan Brand up over the back. Back to Jacko. Jacko sharks it. Has a kick. Tries to send the ball. And a great kick too. Morse is there. Can't get the bounce of the ball. Ball's on the turf. Back to West. West has a pot. Has a shot. It's not going to bounce through, is it? It's hit the post. Great over there by Tony West, the old dad. That brings the score on to 5-2, 32. Sunbury to Gisborne 1-8. Waiting for Fisher to bring the ball in again. Going to the members' side, looking for Veal. Oakey right in his hammer. Go back to Dave Oakey there. And David should look. Sunbury should keep it open. Dave's not too sure what to do. He's going to have a shot. Got the best of kicks, old David. And he's proved me right. That's out of bounds on the full, but oh well. That's a massive crowd here at the illustrious Clarke Oval in Sunbury. It's a great spectacle, especially for us chaps up here on top of the grandstand. Ball kicked out. Oakey tries for the mark. Ball's to the turf. Out to a Gisborne player. Has a bad shot. Out to Nash. Would have been a mark or out in the full. Umpires have paid a mark. Looks for Sleep for the handball off. Across to Sleep. Sleep should get a kick. Out to Brand. Brand should swing on the left foot. Who's he looking for? Neil White. No, West is in his way. Out to Veal. Veal handballs to Menadue. Menadue across to... too far. Can't see. To a Gisborne player. Down there, Gisborne player's got the bounce of the ball. Hand passes across to Healy. Healy's got the bounce. Bounces up to him. Across to Stigler. Stigler across to the young blonde-haired chap on the wing. Oh, it's a bad pass, but it really come off well. Gisborne player tapped onto Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald across to Galea. Hit this bloke. Hit him. He swings it back. Hickman's in the forward pocket. Knocked away by Ampolsky. Ampolsky clears. Oh, he shot. And knocked out to Will Glenn. Will Glenn picks it up. Out to Nash. Nash should get a kick. There's no one out there for Sunbury. Hopefully it'll go out of bounds. Dave Muir's running out to meet the Gisborne opposition. Gisborne Blake has a shot for goal. I'll tell you what, it's out of bounds on the full. On the Gisborne forward pocket, members' side, waiting for Craig Sleep to take the kick in. The Riddler is about to pick the ball up, hand it back to Sleepy. Jacko by himself, hanging around, pointing out over towards the dugout. Sleepy elects to go into the centre of the ground to Dave Oakey. Knocked on to West. West has got the runner ball over to Travis Botton. Travis has looked for White. Bad kick, held up in the air. It's a good mark there to Menadue from Gisborne. Going out to the Riddle Road end of the side of the ground. Sees Stigler. Stigler, Western happening. Pressure across to Healy. Healy and Shane McLaughlin. Shane McLaughlin's bustling with him. Healy knocks it on in front of him. Tries to pick it up, picks it up, swings around the left foot. Goes back towards Sunbury's direction. You've got Opie here. Look at the ball. Look at the man. He's not too sure. Picked up by the Gisborne player Veal. Knocked on. Picked up by Tyken. Tackled. Kicked by Gisborne into the centre half forward position. And marked and played on by... That silly play, I thought. Could have had a shot. Out to Fitzgerald. He put the ball down and Will Glenn grabbed him. Play on, says the umpire. And he should ball it up. In between centre half forward and full forward Gisborne. The bowling green end. Special comment here from Richard Allen.
Bad decision by the umpire, and he went to make it.
Thank you very much, Richard. And back to the main central commentary position. Umpire balls it up and should ball it up again. Sorry, Richard, you were saying?
He went to make a decision and he changed his mind at the last minute. The crowd of
Thanks very much, Richard. Fasham looks like he's done another miracle has happened. Another miracle. The divine has put his hand on top of Ashley's head and said, son, you'll be right. Anyway, the ball's out to Sleep. Gets a quick kick. Looking for Ashley. Fasham back onto the ground. Traps it well. Tyken should get the other ball. Runs through. Well done, David Tyken. Short dribbling kick towards the boundary line and it's gone out of bounds. Noel Palmer tried to hook that in. Travis Button has been the change for Ashley Fasham. The boundary umpire just about to throw it in. Throws it in. You got Veal by himself. Should tap it over to Palmer. Gone too far. Nash is on the run of the ball. Back to Fasham. Fasham has one bounce. Looking for movement. Sees Morse moving. Tries a short pass. Can Morse get there? No, he's not. Quick to his feet, Morse. Well tackled, Morse. And Fasham got there real quick. Back to Opie. Opie's got a left footer, right? Have a look at that. That was useless. Back to Dad and Mel Palmer. Oh, Dad just whacked Mel over the top of the head. Chapella's handballed it out to Dave Tyken. Dave Tyken taps it on beautifully. Collegia, he tried. Back to Jacko. Jacko's looking for Ashley Fashion, bad kick. Ashley Fashion, talk it up, boys, talk it up. You've got to. Ashley Fashion got it. Hooks it around to the right. That's a great. That's up to. We have Nutsy Lupson. Young Christian Machine. McLean. Grey mark there by. Who was that chap? Matrosky. Gets it across to Stigler. Stigler to Healy. Bad bounce. Out comes Ampolsky. Puts the elbow up. Across to Jacko Thomas. Jacko Thomas looking for movement for Morse. Goes to the short pass. Hit the turf before Morse can get it. Morse, it's in front of him. Well played, Luke Morse. Taps it on. And there's Opie. Opie picks it up. Shrugs what? No, he's caught, umpire. Gets a kick out. There's Healy. He looks very tired. Healy already. Morse is chasing. So is Millett. So is Matrosky. The ball is going to be forced out there near the cricket end forward pocket, favouring Sunbury. It's been a fantastic day here so far for Sunbury. Bad luck about the thirds, but they gave it all. They really did. Congratulations to the boys, to Willa, Jim Cressy and all the helpers through the year. Anyway, the umpire, the ball's been brought back in. West gets a quick kick. Knocked away by a Gisborne defender. Hand pass from Neil White to Rowan Brand. Rowan Brand steadies. And thank you very much. That's a major. That's a major. And on the McApan scoreboard, it's... I've got to get my glass on. Is that 6-2? 6-2, 38 to 1-2-8. Surrey been at most of the ball this quarter. We'll talk about tonight first. We'll get over tonight. Then we'll talk about tomorrow. And the day after. And probably next week too. Don't worry about that. We'll all be here. Anyway, it's back to the umpires. The umpire bounces the ball. Dave Aki and Hickman again. Knocked away by Neil White. Darren Cootie comes in, meets Opie, and sort of... I'll tell you what, this Hickman, he was a copper. Show us your badge now, you big galoot. He ain't got one now, he sells newspapers. Well, like Darren Cootie, he put his body in, put it in real well. Not hard enough though, should have knocked Chapella's head off. Anyway, I got 50 yards penalty for that. Chapella, Cootie, get on the mark. Chapella runs in. Well, he tries to play on you blonk. Well done, Cootie. Good pressure. You've got to be checking, umpire. Oh, no, disagree there. That's Mel Palmer with the ball. Probably his third. Mel's probably kicking, the man on the mark, Shane McLaughlin's probably 47 and a half metres from the goal line. Mel Palmer looks for the short pass. That was easy. That was too easy. Cutley just had the mark. Cutley probably on a 45-degree angle, 30 yards in front, out. And I don't think he'll kick this. This win favouring Sunbury, playing from my left to right. Cutley running in. He's timed that well, but bad luck, son. Bad luck. That's another point. That brings the scoreboard on the Mockapan scoreboard, 6-2-38 to 1-3-9. Thank you very much, Richard. No wonder I don't pass you too often about these special comments. Can't get the scoreboard right. Anyway, kicked in by Will Glenn. We have young Christian McLean here. Yeah, g'day, Christian. Take it over to the crowd. Hi. Thanks very much, Christian. You've said enough. Anyway, it's back to the game. Out to Healy. Healy tries to tap it on. Across to Stigler. Stigler can't pick it up. Eventually picks it up. I'm just making these people's names up, I tell you. I can't see their numbers. He swings around his left foot. That's Stigler. That's right. Thank you very much, Nancy. Picked up by Jacko. Jacko tried to knock it on. To no avail. The ball's been... Ashley Brand clears with the left foot. Looking for his brother Rowan. Rowan goes up at it. Straight mark, Skinny. Take marks. Great mark, Skinny. Just about to move on. Skinny looks for Morse. Morse leads out. I'll tell you what, bad luck, lose. You're contesting those, son. You're contesting. It's a free kick against Ashley Pritchard there for stripping the man. He's got, one more goal for his 100, Luke Morse. Anyway, what a great day that'll be for Sunbury and for Luke himself. Personal goal, personal achievement, and I think he might reach it this, and probably he might reach tonight. I'm pretty sure I'll reach tonight. Anyway, it gives him player down at the moment. I'm not too sure. That might have happened. That might have happened when Ashley Pritchard accidentally kicked him in the knee. I'm sorry, tripped him up. That's better. Yes, they've called for the stretcher. And Mr. RFL trainer himself, Mr. Gary Bilson, I used to train for Melton, Darley, Melton South and Sunbury.
All-rounder all-rounder.
And over to Richard Idle now.
Special comments about this game out here at the moment. Looks like Sunbury's taking control of the game. Gisborne seem to be a bit weary in second to the ball. That fierce tackle by Ashley Pritchard hyphenated. Well, I've never seen the ferocity that Ashley is showing out there today. It's incredible.
Don't spell it, don't say it.
I'd like to pass special comments to our special guest, ex-VFL player and now country superstar, to Mr. Dean Lupson. And he loves umpires, this bloke, and he is going to give us a special comment about the umpiring standards today.
Come on, Dean.
Mate, I don't
That's all.
I'll swear and I'll make a prick of myself.
Unfortunately, Mr. Lupson's gone into a state of shock about that sort of statement, but for more special comments about this game and the skills that have been shown here today, I'll pass it back to Mr. Football himself, Mick Scanlon.
Yeah, g'day people. Back to me again. We're just panning around. We're seeing the Gisborne play must be fairly bad. There's probably about 8 trainers around him. They've put the stretcher out. I'm sure it was accidental by Ashley Pritchard. They've asked for the Jordan frame, but I think they're happy with the old canvas stretcher. Hopefully he's not too bad. There's one thing in football, in any sport, it's the injuries, and I never like seeing a person hurt at all, really. Anyway, they've picked him up and they're on his way over to the interchange line. It's just won't be a tick. This will add time on to the second quarter of the game here at Clarke Oval. Sunbury hold a commanding lead at this stage, 6-2-38 to 1-3-9. This number 25 has just come on. Yes, you can. No, number 25, it's Dale Clough, I think, has taken this chap. I'd like to know who it is, actually, has been injured. It's a shame. It's a real dead set shame.
He's got a very bad habit. He's just grabbing a snake. He's probably got lung cancer next to him.
Huge, isn't it? Huge. Anyway, we should be back to the commencement of the game. Yes, we are. It's Gisborne free kick. Taken by Fisher, the full-back for Gisborne. Out to the Riddle Road end. On the wing, Dave Akey goes up. Hands up. Down Gisborne player. Handballs it out to Chappella. Chappella gets a handball again. I think he might have put in his pants, Chappella then. Across to the young bloke. Free kick to Gisborne. Call play on, says the umpire. Across to, Gisborne. And then to Gisborne again. It's very hard to see the Gisborne players' numbers compared to the Darley boys. Across to Three Dicks. Three Dicks over the Paul Miller's head to Rowan Brand. Rowan Brand tries to shrug the tackle off. Kick by Gisborne up in the air. You've got Dave Akey, and good effort by David Akey. Well done, son. It's Matrosky, I think. Kicks up to the half forward, and Healy's by himself. Going to be met by David Muir. David Muir misses. Healy should run in. Has a shot. Looks for Veal. That's to mark there to Veal. 15 yards out. In front of goal. This could bring up Gisborne second and major for the game. Hopefully we get more information on the Gisborne player that was carried off. Veal walks in, runs in, stumbles in. And it's a shit of a kick, but it's a floater, but it's done the job. Takes Gisborne on to 2-3, 15 to Sunbury 6-2, 38. Local constabulary down there on the boundary line, the Johnny Hoppers. I beg your pardon, Richard. Should be nearly half time. So Richard said, but we lost a lot of time that boy. Pick on handball, so Opie gets it across. Looking for Galea. Right under Craig Sleep. He's played a good game, young Sleepy. Well shepherded by Darren Ampolsky. Should beat Menergy there and bounce over the line. The Social Club grounds. Umpire throws it in. Looking for Oakey. Hickman Hickman fakes for the free kick. This is out, back to Meniju. Not too sure what to do. Awkward kicking style, kicks it up, looking for Petrosky and Jackson. Jackson punches the ball away, down to White. White gets it out, left foot, turns around. There's no one there for Sunbury. Marked by Stigler. Stigler not too sure. Well smothered by Ashley Brand. Great stuff, Ashley. Down to Paul Millett. A little bit slow, Paul. Down to Ashley Brand again. Kicks to Hickman. Hickman should pick it up. He's not too sure. Handballs to Opie. Opie gets it across. Mel Palmer should mark. Takes it in front of him. Handballs over to Galea. Galea looking for movement up the forward. Sees Veal. Sees Thomas. Well done, Jacko. Knocks the ball down. Dean White should come in. Cutledge's not too well, I don't think. Picked up by Johnny Fitzgerald. Has a shot for goal, but it's gone through for one behind. Takes the score under 2-4, 16 to 6-2, 38. Who hit? Who got him? Jacko. Polsky. Will Glenn kicks it out. Going for the mongrel Torps. That is a great kick. Tony West and Mel Palmer. Mel Palmer takes a mark. Looks for the short pass for Galea. Sleep's got it. And a great mark break, Sleep. Playing a good game, Sleepy. Who's he looking for? Dave Oakey. Should mark. And plays on. Ashley Fashion, Ashley Pritchard, Hyphen, whatever you want to call him. Takes a mark. Takes a good mark. Holds it up. He's not too sure what to do. He's gone long. I'll tell you what. It's rush through for a behind. Takes the 6-3, 39 to 2-4, 16. Been going 25 minutes into this last quarter, second quarter. There's going to be a little time added on after that injury to the Gisborne player. Good mark there to Ashley Brand. Somebody boys got to keep the forward line open. Look for Morse. There he goes. Another quick lead. Passes to Jacko. Jacko turns on the left. Has a shot for goal. I'll tell you what, it looks all right. Now it's one behind. Takes it 6-4, 40 to 2-4, 16. And the Fisher to kick it out. Coming to the members' side. Looking for Meniju. Meniju and D. Tykman. Tykman goes for the punch. Pritchard over the back. The ball goes out of bounds. Somebody forward pocket members' side. Looks like we've got the Gisborne rookies versus the young Sunbury Lions. Diggers Rest Demons. Thanks very much, Richard. Plays going on now. Ball's been knocked out over to Palmer. Palmer keeps it in. Looking for a lead up here. Sees Cutlegia and Nash. Nash running back. Bad luck, Nash. Well tapped on by Nash. Goes for the Shepherd. Oh, Nash. Got caught with the ball, Nash. Got caught with the ball. Dean Opie takes a mark. Silly free kick there to Dean Opie. Dean Opie's, he stooged that. He stooged it and got the 50 metres. Silly free kick by Darren Polsky. This will put Dean Opie right in range as he goes for Gisborne's third goal. He might have a deliberate shot. Dean walks in, stutters, blinks, blinks. There's a shot for goal. And it looks all right. Takes the score into 3-4, 22 to 6-4, 40. Drinks. Special comments from Richard Island.
Foolish mistake then by Downey and Polsky. 6 points we didn't need, especially against the wind. Very hard to get back. That's how I'd be dragging him and putting him on the bench for 5 minutes and let him cool down a bit. They get ready for the centre bounce again. Dave Oakey looks ferocious the way he's going to attack that centre bounce. It's up against that Hickman, which we all know is a big dud. Tony West and Nash fired it out for the ball. Father Nash just picked up the free kick. He doesn't waste any time, he plays on quick. Jackson looks a bit slow on his feet there. Sees Paul Millett, moves the ball very quick. That's been top of his opponent all day, but his opponent won out then. Comes Dasher. Whitey's taken the ball. Bit of VFA school there. No, it's been given away the throw. He hasn't got away with it. Umpire was right on the ball then. Gisborne are running up the field. Got the loose man going again. We can't let him get back in this last couple of minutes. One of the Gisborne blokes just dropped it like a bag of shit all over him then. Dave Muir's got it, driven it forward. Whitey's been pulled up then. He's just gone for a head-eye tackle and missed, unfortunately. Brazel drives the ball forward. Been very quiet up to date. Kaluja has had it punched away by Ampolsky. Jackson's twist and turn. Looking for West. West has passed it on the Dasher. Dasher's looking for a lead downfield. He's found his brother Skinny. It's funny how brothers seem to look for each other all the time. Skinny's looking for the lead from Morsey. Morsey's gone off. He's gone back now. Skinny's put him under a lot of pressure now. He's driven it long. He's gone onto a massive torpedo. Morsey's finding it hard down there. The bloke's really wearing him pretty hard. He's had obviously don't see him crack under the pressure as he did against Melton, which he lost his cool and turned around and took a couple of blokes' heads off. But that's football. Just about run out of things what to say, so I'll just pass it back to the General and Mr. Scanlon.
Kicked out there by Palmer in front of Sleep. Sleep's got the run of the ball. Tries to pick it up and picks it up well. Yeah, turns well. Drops the ball. Shoots swing it. Slips over again. Could have had a free kick. No, the umpire's called that for out of bounds. And the umpire about to throw it in. Dave Aggies in the ruck. Hickman lumbering up behind him. Dave Aggies should take it by himself. Taps it down to Cootie. Cootie keeps going. And Nash has got it. Free kick to Gisborne there from Cootie. Dean Abbey to take the ball. Dean Abbey goes to handball to Matrosky. Matrosky plays on. Looking for Kotlesia. Ampolsky's there. Kotlegia's too slow. Ampolsky's too slow. But it's been played the mark. Looking for Fitzgerald. Sees Fitzgerald moving. Dave Muir's right on him. Dave Muir's right on his hammer. Should punch. Well done, David Muir. Down to Dasher. Dasher gets the ball. Picks it up. Across to Nash. Nash should move it on. Across to Thomas. Thomas, who's he looking for? Sees Rowan Brand. Can Rowan... Oh, good mark there to Koo. Koo passes short to Stigler. Stigler out by himself. Who's on him? Travis Bottom trying to chase. Shrugs one tackle. Has two bounces. Runs. Looking for Veal. Veal and Will Glenn. Veal's going for the mark. Play on, says the umpire. Could have been a mark, that. Fitzgerald's got the ball in front of him. Goes to the kick. Sees Healy. Healy won't make it. Across to Palmer. Palmer's with him. Palmer picks the ball up. Screws in the left foot. Who's he looking for? It's a free kick against Ampolsky. After Palmer kicked the ball, it's another easy goal. Gisborne have got this quarter. 2 goals this quarter have been resultant of free kicks to Gisborne. It should never ever happen. It's Galea, the biggest dad I've ever seen play football. Walks in, kicks it, and it's a goal. Takes the score into 4-4, 28 to 6-5, 41. He's going to come back this last half of the second quarter. There shouldn't be long to go, but Sunbury just slipped a little bit. Hopefully they can clear it out of the centre, bounce, and whack on a quick one for Luke Morris to get his 100. We might have a bit of a scuffle over in the crowd. I'm not too sure who it is down there. The police are down there. The horses, the amount of police are down there. People are on the ground. They're not too sure what's going on. Anyway, the ball's bounced in the centre of the square. Dave Ackey goes up against Hickman. West has got the run of the ball. Should pick it up. Stops. Picks it up. No, he doesn't. Oh, missed there by... There. Bad luck, son. Over to White. White goes for the mark. Should take it. Nearly did. Cross the... Davey, nearly do across to Matrosky. Matrosky not too sure to do it. Goes back across the other side. Who's he looking for? Dasher goes up. Goes to Spall. Now it's a good mark there to Stigler. Young Chris Stigler. Short pass to Palmer. Palmer's by himself. Gisborne are running a little bit better. Palmer short pass to Fitzgerald. Can't mark it. Takes it in the half volley. Plays him in front of him. Plays with the free... Oh, umpire. Umpire. Gee whiz. Oh, I thought that should have been play on, not a free kick to Sunbury. But we'll take it. Dave Muir about to take it. Can't kick a football too, this bloke. That wasn't one of his best I've seen. Ball bounces, misses everyone. Matrosky, no. Punched on by Jacko. Cross to... Oh, in the back. Oh, umpire. Dave White. Dave Titans with him. Menadue kicks short. Looking for Chapella. Chapella gets one bounce. handball's over to no one, really. And the ball is forced over the line for a throw-in. 6-5-41 Sunbury to 4-4-28 Gisborne. Ball's been thrown in. Galea and Oakey. Nash gets in front of him. Healy's got it, has a kick to Kotledger and Ampolsky. Ampolsky takes a great mark. There's not much moving here in Sunbury. The boys are sort of just standing still. Looks for Dasher. Dasher's outnumbered. It's unbelievable. Sunbury was stopped for some reason. But Chossie's got the ball, looking for Veal. Veal leads out. No, he's looking for Fitzgerald or Galea. But Sleepy went for the punch. Should have taken a mark. Wasn't his fault. Like it's all. 36 has got it. Who's 36? Rouse has got the ball. Scooter puts it into the forward pocket. And the ball is taken over the boundary line for throw-in. Ball is thrown in. Oakey and Veal. Oakey gets a knockout down. Goes to Sleep. Sleep gets a kick. And it's out of bounds on the full, right in front of the Sunbury dugout. Quarter's been going a long time. Get the time on. Gisborne player being injured. Chappello. Tight shorts. Magrill torpedo, looking for no one really, but it's going to be well punched by Will then. The ball is forced over the line again for another throw-in. Ball is thrown in again, Gisborne forward pocket, bowling green end. No one really gets a mark. The tap out. Cootie handballs to Nash. Nash looks for Brand. Well held by Stigler then. Brand's not too sure. Goes to West. West, what's he going to do with it? Going for the short pass to White. In front of White. White should get a handball over to Dave Titan. Get it in front of you, Dave. Well done, Foxter. Foxter has a bounce. Foxter has a bounce. Looking for Morse. Didn't see Morse. Morse might have it. Morse has got it. Yes, Morse. Luke Morse might kick his 100 here. Could be great. Dean Lupson and Richard Ireland are both boneheads. They're going to jump off the grandstand and leap onto the ground. Leap across the ground to the flagpoles in front of the grandstand, slide down the ground, flagpoles and onto the ground. Waiting for Luke Morse to take the kick for his 100th goal for the season. The RDFL's leading goal kicker. Morse deliberate, walks in, runs in. That's his 100th. That's his 100th. Well done, Luke Morse. Great milestone, mate. Fantastic. Really great stuff, Luke Morse. Boys have walked up congratulating him. Fantastic beat. And this is the start of it now. The Sunbury boys should go on. We've collapsed here for about 15 minutes, and it's getting freezing cold up here. As soon as the quarter's over, the better I'll be. Waiting the umpire to bounce a ball. Takes it on to 7-5, 47 to 4, 28. Mrs. Dodd, lovely lady she is, picking up a kid. Ball's bounced up, Oakey gets it out, sort of. Ball's been cleared by Gisborne. Cross there to Palmer, Palmer knocks it on. Over to Stigler, Stigler looks for the handball, no, kicks it, likes the kick. Who's he looking for? Looking for Kotledger, punched away by Ampolsky. Back to the young bloke, he's got no, play on says the umpire. Ampolsky's in there. Back to the young bloke again from Gisborne. Tackled by West. Tapped over to Oakey. Oakey should get a handball out. And that's the end of the second quarter here. Half time. The Sunbury Senior RDFL Senior Grand Final, Sunbury versus Gisborne. The score at half time is 7-5, 47 to 4, 28. We'll sign off now, and we'll see you again at the start of the third quarter. I'll leave it on. Thank you very much.
G'day, welcome back here for the second and final half of 1990. Sunbury holds a lead, 7-5-47 to Gisborne 4-4-28. Haven't seen any of the first half. We just spent a torrid 2 quarters in the hamburger and beer tent. Sales are unbelievable. They'll sell out of absolutely everything here today. The umpire holds the ball up to signal the start of the 3rd quarter, the championship quarter of football. Young Darren Reynolds against Scotty Veal. Reynolds is there on the spot first, gets the ball down and Nash. This could be replay of the first bounce. Morse runs out and he's going to mark. And it's on here though early. It's our kick. It's our kick. It could be Robbie Morse if he's 100th. It's Coots. Wild man Coots. Morsey wanted that ball. He was going to go for his 100th goal. The Wild man Coots is there. Reasonable tactic by Gisborne there. Probably 9-iron shot there by young Coots. Neil White has taken a great mark. They're going to come out, come the rough house tactics out here, Gisborne. They're going to come off second best. Whitey's a very good deliberate shot for goal. Great strong pair of hands. Umpire lines him up. Just been joined by Nutsy Lupson. And he's threads it through, so that puts Sunbury's lead to 4-1 at this stage. I don't know the goal kickers in the first half, but I think Morse may have got 1 or 2, Dean, did he? He kicked his 100s. Well, there you go. I was wrong. I was in a hamburger tent, mate. It's unbelievable. This fella's verifying my words. It's absolutely unbelievable in there. There has got to be in excess of 10,000 people here today. The biggest crowd ever before that was 6,000, so we're nearly 100% in front. Okay, as Darren Bott comes in, puts the ball down. Eggy's going to get there, but Scotty Veal nullifies him. Nash's got the possession of the ball again, gets taken away from him. It's out there. He's trying to go through the pack there, and the umpire says he's must have been on the angry tablets at half time, this fella. He's just had to go. Curtis reversed the decision. Cooch, you don't do that in finals, mate. You were 1 up before that. You've just squared the ledger. I don't know what he did, but we're too far away to see that. But what's that fella's name, Dean, that just kicked that? Barnes, young Barnes. Barnes Honey. Nash's good tackle on Stigler there. Comes out to Gerald Healy. Gerald Healy kicks it. Oh, we've got Cottonleaguer, is it, taking a mark? No, it's not. It's Galea. He's got the wind at his back here, I'd say. Maybe blowing a little bit right to left. We'll see what happens. I think it could be. He starts the ball off well, but it's gone right to left. Through for a minor. Left to right. Well, I picked it right the first time. Sipping my 3rd can for the day. Hang on a second. Oh, no, Will Glenn's kicked out before I can get a chance to have a sip. He's got it over to Smack. Smack is going to have a bounce. Over to David Tigran. Don't bounce it too far. There's times when you've got to kick the ball, and that was one of them. David Tigran now can run the ball up. As Moore's going to sit up here in the forward line, he's going to. He's let him go. He's kicked out here to, geez, it's a bad bounce. It's going to be played out of bounds. No, it's been gathered up by the Gisborne fellas over that side of the ground, and it's out of bounds now. Yep, now it was time. What a sensational win by the netball girls there. 1 goal up. It was a pleasure to take $50 off Jan Atkinson. Skinny gets a knockout there. It comes down to Opie. Opie spins around. Really nothing resulting out of that. The umpire's picked out a free kick to Gisborne there. Looks like young Opie getting up off the pack. Past Sunbury player. Got a bit of go in him. Kicks the ball way down, well over the centre line there, but it's a good mark to young Darren Ampolsky. I'm informed he's nearly the best man on the ground. He's got a lot of potential, this kid. I hope he doesn't play soccer next year. Good to see Pritchard back on the ground. I don't know when he resumed the game, but he was fouled in the first few minutes. That's just on to Kiwi here. Kiwi's in all sorts of trouble. He goes to the ground, gets the handball out to Matrofsky. Matrofsky chips up, and Nassie's going to come in here. Nassie's in all sorts, but he does the right thing there. And he gets away with it. He just played out of bounds. Little Steiger's having a bit of a whinge here, but I think it's going to do him much good. Boundary umpire here. Get ready to throw it in. Scotty Veal and Iggy to contest the ball. It's going to go down to the front there to Nash. Nash doesn't get it up. Mel Palmer runs onto the ball pretty well here. Taps it up to Steigler. Steigler gets it. Feints a handball. Gets pushed out of bounds as he kicks. Hickman drops the ball there, but it goes over to Salty. Salty gets it over to David Muir. David steady. Touches the ball. He's going to handball to Will Glenn here. Will's got to get rid of it in a hurry. Doesn't do that too cleanly. That could be Will's first and most costly mistake for the finals, and that's a real bad one. You wouldn't expect that from an experienced finals footballer like Will Glenn, but just goes to show you, it can happen to anybody. Probably a lack of thought down there. David Muir should have been running a little bit harder when he had the ball there, but he's steadied too much. I feel handball off to Will. He should have butted up, back Will up a bit more. At least got in and give us Shepherd and give Will a chance to get rid of the ball, but he didn't. And anyway, it resulted in a goal to Gisborne, and brings the margin back to 3-1. There's been a lot of money waged here today. If you hear me getting excited later on, you'll know it's coming straight from me pocket. Okay, as the breeze picks up, this is going to go from our left to right, this bounce of the ball. There's not a problem about that. Jacko's in the van to get this, so it doesn't go from left to right. All right. Comes down to Matrosky. Matrosky gets out of the centre, steadies the kick. Kicks it right down to where Ampolsky is giving away a free kick for holding. Ants won't be happy about that. He's a very animated player whenever he gives away a free kick, when he disagrees. There shouldn't be too much trouble. Who's got the ball, Dean? Palmer, is it? Fitzgerald. On the road is Kotliga, Robbie Kotliga. Trained in Sunbury last year. He's brought him back to win 2-1 here at this stage. There's only basic mistakes that have got him back to those 2 goals. I don't know if there's a bit of air of panic, but thank God Whitey got that one. That's always the first goal in the third quarter's most important goal. But, could have been looking down a barrel a bit. They're not sitting back just waiting for the wind in the last quarter. He's got to keep this lead. Got to keep that buffer there to make it a bit harder, because Gisborne are going to hit them with everything in the last quarter. Anyway, back here. Centre bounce. Been bouncing the ball well. It's pretty nullified down the old Dad. Dad gets it out to Coots. Coots has got a bit of toe. If it sits up for him, can he bend? This bloke has been into him. That's what we're talking about by backing up west. He's backed it up, but it didn't come off clean to him. Kelly gets a kick away down there to his half-forward line. It's punched away by Sleepy there. Down to whoever. Sleepy gathers the ball again. Swings back onto his right foot and goes pretty wide. David Tykewin's in the van there, but it's going to sit up for the Gisborne blokes. Well done, Tykey. Muscled him up pretty well, but he's called play on the umpire. Gets it over to somebody I can't see. David Muir, he's done the good thing there. Run through, gathered the ball up and mongreled to kick. Up onto the wing. Tykey's gathered up here. Can he steady and have a look? He can. He's got Whitey there. Whitey's he's nearly got that. He's tapped it up. He's still in the van here. He's got a chance to steady and get it over it, but he hasn't done himself any justice there. He had a bit of time. Nobody talked to him, obviously. He got a bounce, come in and steadied, put it right in the 10-yard square. If you get the kick out there, Skinny's over the back, and he's got this one. Yeah, Skin, settle down there. Wait for somebody to get in the 10-yard square. It's going to be a big ask to kick this goal from the 50-metre line. About 15 metres in from the boundary. The wind's going to blow from his right. We've got David Oakey up in there. Doesn't mind a grab around the forward line. He's gone to top. It's fallen short. It's been punched down. And where's Dad? Pretty poor work there by the Sunbury forwards. They should have put up that blocker. They didn't put up the blocker. Comes out wide there where Will Glenn is. It's nearly bounced up into his hands. He's still playing the ball along in front of him. Well done, Will. Gathers the ball, handballs over to David Tywin. David gets their hands over to Skinny. Skinny's gathered his hot, he's real hot. But that's what we call good backing up. Over to Dad. Dad's in a bit of trouble here. Scoots around, has his bounce. And then he centred the ball, but who to? Cootie. The running kick it. Kick the bloody goal. That's the ball. That makes up for your silly mistake before. That's what we wanted. That was the settler. Good work by Skinny Brand over there. Got the ball under control, got rid of the ball. But David Tygman backing up well, got it over to Tony West. Tony West went around, kicked the ball to the right spot. Saw Saw Cootie come out the ground with good vision. Had a couple of options there. Cootie marked, good talk, play on, and just got his kick in. So that again puts the difference back to 3 goals 1, 9 goals 5, something or other to 6 goals 5, 41, 59. I thought it was 69 for a minute. Just had President Pete sneak up behind me. He's a local traffic cop for the day. He's been running around waving his arms everywhere. As the ball goes down, it's going to favour Eggie. What can Eggie do with it? Taps it down to Dad. Dad's going to have to get rid of this. Pretty hot. Steadies. Kicks the ball up to where Morse has gone under it, but it's a good mark there to Fish. David Oakey, you don't do them silly bloody things, mate. You could have avoided it. No, good spewing now. Could have been avoided. Too far after the event, you were. And this is Fish. He's a reasonable kick of the ball, but he hasn't given himself much of a run up. He's still. That's Jesus, I can call him. Jesus, I can call him. Don't worry about that. Fashion gets onto his left foot. He's kicked the ball out wide. Morsey's got a fair bit of toe. Can he get there? Dash is going to be a collision. No, there wasn't. Bernie Menadue showed a bit of spirit there. Played the ball to the boundary. That was Harrison sitting there with the hat on. I don't know what he's got the hat on for. Might be a bit of sun there. Skinny gets the ball down to Salt. Salt's playing up Phil. Whitey's tried a bit of guts. Nobody knew where it was. Dash has gone off the ground over to Whitey. Whitey, come on, son. Go hard. Get the ball over. He does. He's gone right over to Coach. Get it up, Coach. Coach has missed her. Salt's coming to butter up again. Coach has come back around. Salt's done a thing. Hit the ball clear, son. Hit the ball. Umpire, he's nearly raped him, umpire. He gets the ball out. Who's there? Iggy's going to come run through. Gather it up steady, son. Gather it up steady. Come on. What about his back, umpire? Chappella gets the ball out wide. He's a panic merchant. He's stumbled. He's been tackled well. Steigler dashes. Oh, what have we done here? That was pretty poor. Pretty poor. We'll give you umpires a look at this later on in the week. You can assess for yourself. He kicks the ball down to the centre wing position there. It's going to come to the ground pretty clear there. It's punched on. Where's the Sunbury fellas out the back of the pack? Just as well. He can't pick it up clear. He's in possession. He's called bloody legging. That is bullshit, umpire. He's kicked the ball wide. We've got Jared Healy out here. Jared's marked. Bit slack on that occasion, Smack. Has he got any leads going anywhere? There's nothing too positive here, so he's gone for the 10-yard square, and it's going to land just short of that. David punches down, but we've got nobody there besides little old Sleepy. Sleepy gathers the ball up, and it's bounced. Lovely. Can he get around? Go, Tigey. Feist has gone right across ground to Nashi. That's dangerous. Very dangerous. You don't do that, son. You better butter up. You've got a big mistake to cover up here. And he hasn't done it. He's kicked the bloody goal. You don't do that, mate. You go for the boundary on the side that you're on. You don't come across goal like that. Gisborne have kicked 3 goals this quarter. The 3 being from vital mistakes made by Sunbury players. Listen to Stubbsy this morning talking about Collingwood winning a grand final. He said he'll show you how to lose a grand final. Well, Somebody's looking down the barrel of doing that here today with their mistakes on the back line. I think Eggie ought to move in a little bit here as he takes a couple of steps up. Now he's there. He should be there right at the time of the ball. Dad's got a hold of it. Gets it out to Salt. Go Salter. Salter's going to come through here. Don't worry about that. Where was that umpire? Gets it over there to Scoot. Gets the kick smothered. Tigey, you're in here, mate. You've got to do something to make up. Where are you? Barnes has got the mark there. He handballs over to Scooter. There's a bit of a clean up there. There we go. Oh, he's paid it down grand. I thought he was going to give Eggie a kick there. Sunbury boys are playing pretty inconsistent football at this stage. They're trying to throw the game away, but they're not doing a bad job of it. Sensational crowd here today. Paid dividends. He's had his shot at goal. He's on the sound of the Gisborne crowd down behind there. He's majored it. See Paul Miller getting ready to come on the interchange here. Somebody's going to pay for that mistake, and that's Eggie. No sympathy in finals. You might get away with it in the home and aways where you get a stern talking to at three-quarter time, but you can't get away with it in the finals. He might hang his head a little bit and have a think about it. Hope he doesn't drop his bundle though. As the breeze picks up again, it's might be 21 degrees down there, but certainly not 21 degrees up here. Darren Bott comes in to bounce the ball. David Oakey back in a ruck, should give him a bit of a lift. Pay a free kick against David Oakey when we're home. Ashley Fashion comes in, he's old Dash got it, gets a handball over to Dash. Dash is in a bit of trouble here. Salty's going to run onto this. Gets the hands over to Nashi. Good shepherd there by Paul Millen. This is what needs to be done. Whitey's got the hands. He punches on. Goes skinny. He's going to hook it across to Morse. Saw Morse over there. Morse is a chance, but he's going to get climbed all over. Cooch gets the ball to the ground, punches it down, and it's gathered up by Dale Clough. Is it? Well done. Keep going up there, Forrester. Cooch has rode him into the ground, and that's... I'm sorry about that, but that was there, Cooch. You can't just suspect he's got the ball. You got to wait for him to get it clear. We got Rousel over here on the wing. That's pretty poor. Surely somebody's been given the job of watching him. He's had 3 bounces. Now he's going to chip it over the top. Mel Palmer. Mel Palmer's run down. He's broken free. Dash has got him now. Get up, Mel. You're a little old stager, son. He's looking inboard. He's looking inboard. He's kicked right to that sweet spot there. But who can we got? We got Nova David Oakey drifted across the front of the pack there. Look out, here we go again, boys. There's the 4th goal for you. Here's the 4th goal if you want to give it away. What do we got? We've got a goal in it. Not bad. Gisborne should be nearly in front. They've got about 25 blokes playing for them at the moment. Daniel Matrovsky. He's got the ball. Probably got the squarest head in football with the flattest back of it. Runs right up. He's got onto a top. He's got that one. Maybe very well up. Oh, no, he hasn't. Oh, he hasn't. You should hear that Gisborne crowd. Jesus, I don't know. The wind's blowing in his favour. Blowing from our left to right. Geez, that's a bit of a let-off, boys. David Muir kicks out to that wing. Will Glenn takes a good strong mark, gets it quickly over to Jacko. Jacko's come down to Whitey. Whitey's going to mark this on his chest. Steady there, Whitey. It's a big job for you today, Cluffy, marking this boy. Here we got Fash. Come on, Fash. Fash has got it steady. We have to get a quick answer to that last goal. They're all been by Sunbury mistakes. Morsey, you're behind, son. You can't do that. You can't do that, mate. You know the rules. Kick it into a stiff breeze. Get the front position. You better get back to him, mate. He's calling you back. You get 50, this bloke. No worries about that. Even after he's broken nose at Lansfield. Shane McLaughlin, you could have killed him, but you didn't, son. A wasted opportunity. Comes down to Gerald Healy. Gerald Healy handballs over to Scooter. Scooter's been come upon by Solly, but he gets a handball over to Steigler. Steigler feints a handball. Kicks the ball out right here to Kotliga. Kotliga's got somebody coming in for the lead. But what's he done? Oh, David, you didn't even contest it, mate. Goodness me. Championship quarter of football, and it's been all mistakes. But we wouldn't mind if Fitzy does what he did in the first kick with this ball, but he's a pretty experienced boy. No, that's 2 let-offs, so I don't know if they give you a 3rd let-off. I'll just pass over to co-commentator for this final 2 quarters today, Dean Loves.
This is Dave Muir kicking out for fullback. It's a mighty kick. Will Glenn's sitting there. Jackson has climbed up. He needs oxygen. He's got that high. Scotty Ville's taken a mark. And they're going to have it. It's going to be 50 metres. He's going to put him on the goal line. Big Hickman's on the ground. He won't get up. Talk about lucky. Throw it away. Talk about it. Scotty Ville lines up. Who's he going to do? Oh, he's taken a great mark. Nearly 50-metre penalty too. It's going to be a very hard kick for goal. Number 10 is Petrovsky. Jackson's done well on him today. He's getting a lot of advice from the Gisborne crowd and the little boys on that truck. After they've won their grand final essay in the second division, you're going to come up and get beaten by 20 goals every week in the first division. He's kicked another point. Sunbury are in trouble here. Dave Muir lines up again. Kicks out. Ashley Brand sets himself. Jackson goes up. JJ West. There's 50 metres umpire. It's about bloody time too. All the way up. Cheers from the crowd. It's about time these umpires got on our side. Will was running up 50-metre line. Can't kick 30 metres, Will Glenn. James Manson can kick further, Will Glenn. He passes it and gives Luke Morse a HBA kick. Here we go again with these clowns. Wouldn't have a clue. Give the ball back, Morse. It's going to be 50 metres. There you go. Harrow would be tearing his hair out down there next to the coach's box. The umpire's giving him a good 50 too. I'd buy land off this bloke. There's another 50 metres. Up goes Dave Muir. Should have stayed down and his man is going to run into an open goal and kick it. Luckily for him, he's missed. Jay Fitzgerald has had one of the worst days of football he's ever. He's giving him another kick. These umpires are disgraceful. Should take Gisborne back home and shoot them all. Luke Morse is walking around with his head down. Darren Ampolsky's never lost a game before. What do you think, Calvin? Nothing. There you go. Gisborne's in the front. Easy as that. D. Cootie is coming off. Wants to go to South Africa now. T. Botton comes on. Number 38 wouldn't say it to him in the dark alley. Cootie's done well. He's done the things that he should have done. Next 10 minutes will tell her who's going to win the game. He's going to kick another goal. Sunbury will be in big trouble. Diaki comes up. Stephen Nash takes the ruck job. Sunbury is standing out there, they don't know what to do. Tackle by West. Nasher runs out. Scooter Rousen's chasing him. Lost a bit of his pace, Scooter Rousen, wasn't he, Calvin? It's probably because he didn't have the ball. He was chasing, he can't run fast. Round umpire throws in, Diaki comes up. Hickman from behind as usual. No Palmer, no Shepherd, no nothing. Nashy kicks it out on the full. Why don't you give him another kick up there? No good. Going to hand the microphone back to Calvin Muir.
You know, the umpire takes control there, gives the ball over to Dean Apey. Not much moving down here in the Gisborne forward line. There doesn't need to be. Somebody's doing all the work down there for him. Bit of show of strength there. Comes down to Chappella. Chappella scrambles the ball there. Will Glenn's going to be there. It's going to be hot. Chapella's followed the kick up well. It's down in the 10-yard square. We need somebody on this ball. Somebody's got to dive. Get the ball through. Brings it out to David Muir. Look at that. Look at that. 5-1, and can we lose it? Kicks the ball back around. Salty's in here. He's going to have to contest everybody. Comes down to Jacko. Jacko, you're going to be hot, son. Barnes just got in there. Got him out of the contest. Salty's got the ball. Scrambles it out. Trev Bottoms goes in the Trotsky. Gets the ball scrambled out. Knocked out of his hands by Westin over the boundary line for a throw-in. We've got a three-point lead at this stage. Snowy should have gone a bit harder for either for the ball. He could have disguised the good shirt front there going for the ball. He was there for the asking. Could have been taken out quite easy. I wouldn't have passed up an opportunity like that in my day. We got the throw in. David Ogie sets himself in the front position, comes down to Mitrowski. Mitrowski will gather this. Will it? Yes, no, you're gagging. Gets around onto his left foot. But what have we got here? We've got comedy of errors. Comes off Van Polsky's feet. 25-minute mark of this game. Somebody can't afford to give him another goal at this stage. We've got the throw in here, and Gisborne's right-hand forward pocket comes down. We've got a kick away there by Ashley Brown. It's going to go for touch. Sensational crowd here today. It's been a good spectacle. They've got their money's worth. $6 to get in the gate. Great value. Got the throw in. David Ogie down the front again. Comes down to Salt. Salt can't gather. He's copped one a bit high. Now she picks it up. The umpire calls play on. There she comes around on his left foot. Can Dad West mark here? Morsy's a long way out from goal, but he's going to get there first. He's going to get the hands up over to Snowy. Snowy's going to have a one bounce. He might have a couple. Healy needs to be kept out of the contest. Snowy, that was lucky, mate. I'll tell you what. He's kicked under Healy, under his arms. Smacker's got the hands. He's got it over to Bill. Mill, get it off. He's given it to Mill. Old B. I don't know about that one. Mill, take your time. We're having a Skinny's in the square now. But where's that Crummers? We haven't got a Crummer. He's going to struggle to make the distance here. We haven't got a Crummer there. He may have done this, so. We don't need the Crummers. He did what an experienced person to do, and he's only in his first senior football. He kicked through the ball and kept the ball out, so he didn't get picked up by the wind. Never lost any distances off from that kick, and that put Sunbury back in front by 3 points at about the 27-minute mark of this third quarter. It's a good position to be in, but they could have been 4 goals in front. I'm sure Graham Harrison won't be happy with the efforts around the back line area there by his players. Comes down to David Ogie. David Ogie gets the ball to the ground. Soldy comes in. He gets bustled out, but it comes in on time. There'll be a ball up here. Now she gets in there, shows a bit of strength. Soldy comes up from the bottom of the pack. Both been great footballers this year, both very consistent, Soldy and Nashi. Yeah, he's one of the favourites to win the Sunbury's Best and Fairest young treble cock. First year here from Strathmore. I'm sure he's done the right move. Snowy gets the ball out, tips a little one over here. Young Killy, he's got a big job today with Morsey. Morsey looks rather angry at the moment. He doesn't look too happy at all. They've obviously got him down on the half-forward flank at this stage. Had a bit of hamstring problem during the week. Him and young JJ Lister winner Tony West. We've got a bit of volleyball going on here. David Ogie will get here. He'll punch it their way. Dad's got it. Dwight's got it. He scrambles the ball out. A little bit of volleyball there with he kicked him himself in the middle of it. Right in front of the commentary position here, in front of the members stand. Should be some good views. David Ogie. Nullavoy West is Nashi runs on. He's going to have to be quick. Skinny, good hands, son. Just steady it down. Don't be silly about it. Don't be silly. You get it over to Treblecock. Treblecock's running into position. No worries. Oh, Trebs. You don't take it easy, son. You've played enough footy. Gets the ball over here with Fasham's going to mark this. Oh, can this man call him? He didn't even need a goal umpire right there. He did it all by himself with a couple of players in front of him. Yeah, this bloke can really steady it and put somebody back in command here. These forwards and centre line players have been very good. They've been covering a lot of the back line mistakes. He was very committed, very deliberate with that mark. He just he didn't try and go over the top of him. He just took what was necessary as a right, got to the ball, arrived at the right moment, took a good safe grab. Lines up, very deliberate. He's going to go blow from his right. He's allowed for that, and it's come through. It's spent. Don't you worry about that. Have a look at those kids down behind the goals there. It's sensational. That crowd, have a look at it. That puts somebody back 9 points in front. He's a sensational kid, this Ashley Pritchard. Can he play football? He is absolutely sensational. He'll probably wander off down over the creek again next year and go and have a look at somebody else, but I hope he bloody doesn't. I hope he stays here. We're back with Aaron Bott while I have another drink. David Oakey, since he's gone on the ball, let's give Sunbury a bit of lift. He's a fiery bugger. Just play a free against him and see how you go. Yeah, well, I see, it doesn't matter. As long as Hickman's not winning it, they're not getting first use of the ball. But Nassy loses possession there. Gives them a scramble to kick down to their full forward position. It's going to go out of bounds. This is where we could do with the siren about now. We've got to have been playing how long, Mr. Cameraman? We've been playing 30 minutes. There's been a few goals kicked. We had a bit of time on there. So we may go the 31, 32 minutes. We hope not. Throws the ball right back into where Gisborne wouldn't mind. Right in position there. And then what happens? Exactly what I said. Sure, that was Rousel coming there. Looked like Rousel. His style of play. So she's a goal for goal situation here at the moment after 4 minutes left. This is going to be a bloody long quarter. I'm waiting for the ball to come back to the centre there for a bounce. This bloke's about to get a belt and head, no worries, this bloke with a horn. People have had about a guts full of him. Got a few hecklers down in the crowd down there. Hello, we've lost the ball. Lost the ball. Here comes the new ball. Who's going to get first use of this new ball? We've got a dog down in the crowd here that's going berserk. He wants to bite everything that's around. Somebody's upset the dog. Comes down to Westy. Westy grabs the ball, scrambles the kick out. In front there's Trev Bottom. He can't get it. Paul Millett, sorry. Gets scrambled out. David Oakey's back. Good boy. Darren Reynolds should get this video and watch this fella's game. How to be aggressive, be in the right position, kicks the ball up there. Skinny's got up high. Mate, he had trouble with the Seagulls, he was that high. The ball comes down. Westy's showed a lot of aggression. The umpire's got us a bit confused at the moment. We don't know what he's doing. Is this fella going to come to the centre or what? No, he sticks to the wing. Kicks it down to the true wing position where Dan Polsky takes a mark. He's going to steady it up here. No worries about that. He's only a kid, but he's got a lot of experience. Kicks the ball up there, looks for a bit of shoulder. Who gets in the front position? Young Willard comes to ground. Whitey's run onto the ball, but he can't gather it up. We get it down, he scrambles out to Barnes. Barnes on the centre wing. Not the time for him to be taking his time. He's got a chance to kick another goal if they rattle along here. It's their last quarter with the Breeze, but that's a bloody another good mark there. He's very cool, this kid. Very cool. Gets the ball over to Fikester. Fikester's on the true centre wing position in there in front of the new scoreboard. Runs a little bit close to the man on the mark. It's lucky he kicks it through his hands. Kicks the ball up to where Neil White contests the ball. Comes down to Gisborne. Gisborne gather up. There's a good tackle on there. The ball's going to be scrambled out of bounds here, I'd say, at this stage. And the man umpire says, I'll throw her in. Some of our good sponsors over there. Sunbury Marine Centre, sign there. Westy tries to tap the ball, but the umpire says, I'll have the throw in. Ball up. Sunbury still lead by 3 points at this stage. David Oakey comes in. Gisborne win the tap down. Good tackle there. Scrambles the handball out. Who's got it? Davey Tigman doesn't gather it cleanly. Runs through. Petrosky picks it up, scrambles it down to the half-back line. Snowy's in the front there. Go for the boundary shot. That's a safe thing to do at this point of the game. Great atmosphere here today. There's got to be 10,000 people. We're going to watch where Scotty Veal's coming off here. He's got to come off the interchange. Scotty Veal's off, Shell Ferraro's on. I don't know how much of the game Ferraro's had today, but man in front and fire. Should the ball comes behind there, who picks it up? Fitzgerald. He doesn't miss many, this bastard, but he's missed that one. been a bit costly. They could have had the Lions in a bit of trouble if they had a kick a bit straighter this quarter. They've had every opportunity. Probably kicked about 4 points. I can't remember exactly, but I'd say probably 4. Maybe 5 even. Will Glenn's got the ball. He's going to kick out to this defensive side that they've favoured all quarter, Sunbury. Ball comes down. Nobody's down in Polsky. Can he get there? He can't get there. He's kicked it across the face of goal, and it's another point. There's only the slightest of margins in it at this stage. So let's set everything up for a squawker of the last quarter. Gerald Healy down here, he's got a bit of a cramp. He's up and going again. It's a fairly sunny day. I don't know the conditions are that hot out there at the moment, though. There's a bit of a cool breeze. David Muir gets on to one. Jacko, you come from behind again today, son, and he hasn't paid it. As Jacko scrambles it out, hits the ball up. Who's going to get there? Westy won't get there first. Cluffy's going to get there. Cluffy's in trouble. Westy's on him, and he didn't get rid of that ball. Real good there, umpire. Well, that's probably the poorest decision you've played today, Bonnie. That was a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. And the kick wasn't much better. What have we got there? Well, no, let's give him 50. Don't be doing nothing silly there, Rusk. Oh, Jacko, I think we'll have to get another change of jumper there for you, son. He's going to hug the boundary. We've got a few flyers here. Whitey's in a bit of trouble. Morsey gets the ball, gets it over Skinny. He's going to feed off to Whitey. Whitey hasn't got much toe, but he's going to have to go on his left foot. Dropped the ball a bit funny there, but it's okay. It's okay. We would have liked about another 10 seconds there. See how we could go, but Gisborne had one possession of the ball. So we'll just leave and go to the little boys' room, and we'll see you back here for the last and final quarter, and we'll be a squawker too. Sunbury have got the smallest of margin lead at this stage of the game. G'day, we're back here for the final stanza, Sunbury versus Gisborne, the 1990 grand finals. The umpire holds the ball up with Sunbury with the slenderest of margins. David Oakey in a ruck against Kotliga. They put Kotliga into the ruck for the last quarter. David Oakey's in there. He's going to be there. He's going to have to stand his ground as Kotliga comes over the top, gets the ball down. Jacko hits the ball over to Westy. Westy's going to get it punched away, but it comes down to him. Chips it over. Oh, you're joking. How's that for luck? Skinny gets hold of the ball. Scrambles it down to... It's been smothered there by Fisher. Fisher's going to play the ball to the boundary line. He's kept it in. No, he hasn't. It's gone out of bounds. Good stuff there by Fish. Bumps into little Trevor's bottom. Trevor stands his ground. Sunbury need a goal here. Very early. Oh, that's pretty silly stuff to do, Tyke. The breeze picks up here. It's virtually blowing straight down the ground at this stage. Now it was blowing a little bit into our faces here, but it's turned around a bit. It's true northerly now. Barnes has a kick, kicks it over. The wind's going to blow it close to the boundary. Morse is there. Morse will probably go to He's gone for the handball for Nashi. Nashi likes to feed off the plays. Nashi's kicked it to the sweet spot. Up he goes. We've got Fashion, but Barnes is in there. He's stooged, or tried to stooge for 50 metres, but he gets a hands over. Hands coming again. They're running well into this wind, Gisborne, at this stage. Salty's there. He's been muscled out. Can you get to it, Salt? Salt's hit the ball out of his hand. Good stuff. It's going to be handball out here behind it. Gisborne gets another handball off. Over to Rouser. Rouser kicks it up to Palmer in the centre. Palmer's been let run loose a little bit today. Kicks the ball up there and it's marked by Johnny Fitzgerald. And that's play on, umpire. That is play on. Dead set play on. I don't know, maybe in his rules he'd blown play on, but a time on. He hasn't blown a whistle to restart play, so it should have been play on. Fitzy's gone for the talk. He's kicked it up there. Is it going to be touched off? No, I don't think it was. I think it's through. It's through. Gisborne have hit the front. Somebody's got to answer this one very quickly. Gisborne crowd are very excited about this. There's a big, large contingent here from Gisborne. It's only about 12 minutes down the road. Would have been a good day to burgle a few houses up there. Probably a good day to burgle a few houses around here for that matter. Back in the centre square for the umpire. Comes in as the breeze really picks up now. David Oakey's there. He's got to get it clear. Gets it down to Westy. Westy can't get it clear. David Oakey's there. Jacko Thomas has got number 1 on. Gets the ball. He's a strong boy. Goes to the ground. David Tygan gets it. Hooks onto his left foot. Comes around to Skinny. Can Skinny mark? No, he can't. It's Q behind. Read the ball fairly well there. Young Qi. Nice long kick into that breeze. Behind is Kotliga. David Oakey's not happy about it. Mate, that could be the free kick that maybe might fire David Oakey. Get off him, Jacko. That's pretty poor stuff. It's a good smother there. Comes to ground. Westy's in there. Westy tackles him. Comes out to Salt. Salt gets it. Good shepherd there by David Oakey. He's got his dander up again. Salty goes around, brings it back into the centre where he's got Skinny. Skinny's run loose off Qi. Skinny takes his time. Throws the dummy. Kicks the ball out there where it comes behind a Fash. Fash has got to really put in here. Pick it up and run into the 10-yard square and lollies a little left foot goal in there and they put somebody back in front. That was pretty good stuff there by Brendan Treblecock. Cool, calm and collected. Good shepherd by David Oakey. David's not a happy man at this stage after the umpire paid that mark to Kotliga. He felt he was pushed out. The umpire might have done us a favour there. David Oakey's a sensational footballer when he gets his dander up, and he's not looking too happy standing there at the moment. I don't think I'd like to be Kotliga with David Oakey sailing into me at this centre bounce. The umpire comes in. He's ready to put the ball down. David looks very wild at this stage. Goes to follow up his own punch. He doesn't. Good tackle by Westy. Here's Nassi. Sets up for him nicely. Turns around, steadies, has a look. He kicks it very wide. From wide he gets there. Just, mate, he's only marked that by 2 3/4 inches inside the white line. Goes back into that sweet spot we've been talking about. Kicks it there, but it's Q's mark nearly. Comes down to Fisher. Fisher just bombs away. Kicks it very wide and it's going to be out of bounds on the full. Nice mark there to Charlie Clough. That's 50 push-ups to old Charlie for throwing the ball. Morsey gets it to Jacko. You take your time, Jacko. Take your time, son. Got Musmuir's jumper there. Gets around onto his left foot. Careful, Jacko. The ump's watching you. We've got nearly a catch from behind. Fashion's got it again. He's going to go boom with his left foot. Has it come around? It hasn't come around. But it's 2 points of difference now, Sunbury's favour. There's a lot of money riding on this. There'll be a lot of nervous blokes around at the moment. He's been already got one fellow off the hospital, Bamford, dislocated ankle, had to go away to hospital. Ball comes to the ground there, Gisborne there, they've got more numbers and somebody gets their hands out. Nashie's going to have to go in hard here and tackle. He gets around him though. Stogler, he's a slippery little fella. He has one bounce, he booms it up. Here's Fitzgerald out in front, but Will Glenn, he says, I'm coming through. If you're in my way, you're in bloody trouble. Shane McLaughlin comes in and gives a good bloody hip and shoulder. That's the sort of stuff that wins finals football and these important, precious stages of the game. I'm a wee bit excited. Who have we got here? We got David Oakey up there. He doesn't mind going to the back line. That's what a true ruckman should do. He's there. It's not much of a contest there. It just scrambles to the ground. It comes out to Amps. Amps is going to come out right here. Coots is going to get a bit of a bounce if he can double back. He's double back, but it's going to be a test of strength. Who's that? Morsey has hit the ball clear. Come on, Tigey. Put in the hard one, son. It'll sit. Get her up. Just get it down. Get it down there to Whitey. Whitey's going to mark that 2 3/4 inches inside the boundary position again. Exactly the same spot. And he's saying, come on, Fashion, for Christ's sake, move. Fashion's finally moved, but Skinny's going to get there. Go, son. Sit up. He hits the ball out intelligently. Over to Fash. Come on, son. Kick a goal for us. That's what we want. Oh, he's kicked it. He's gone to the left-hand side of that goal post. This is sensational stuff here at the moment. Geez, he likes marking that ball 2 3/4 inches inside the boundary, young Whitey. As we get the Gisborne kick out here. Kicks it out here to, looks like Bernie Menadue. Bernie Menadue, he's a scraggy sort of footballer. He's on the 50-metre line there. He's awkward style kick. Kicks it out wide. Finds Shell Ferraro over there. He sort of run around onto his left foot now. He gets away with the left foot kick there. It's a bit of a holding contest there. He breaks loose to... White. It's punched well clear, but it's Gisborne there. It's going to be Mel Palmer as first of the ball. He's sort of dwelling over the ball. It comes loose to Danny Wachowski. Danny Wachowski kicks it up. Ed Polsky, you're the boy. He's there. He hits the ball down. He's rustling the ball towards the boundary line. Who's going to chip it in front of him? Somebody. Gerald Healy there doubles back. It's picked up by Gisborne. Good tackle. You holding him. You're holding him, Dave. I don't blame you. He was a cert to get possession of the ball there, but he didn't have the skills to gather it in. And you were hot on him. But it was there. What's he done with that? Has it been touched? I don't think it has been. He's kicked the goal. This is goal for goal stuff here at this stage. Puts Gisborne 3 points back in front. David Oakey walks into the 10-yard square, not very happy. What we need here, Dave, is a bit of controlled aggression. Nobody on Sunbury's defensive side of the bounce. And she goes. David gets that knockout. Nashi gets a hot kick away. Travis Bottom runs onto the ball. He gathers it up, slaps it around. Coots picks it up. He's going to handball out to Nashi. Nashi's got it. Get it over to Soldy. Soldy's there. Slips. Gets it back to Nashi. He's a good backup fellow, this boy. Nashi gets the kick out to Fash. Now Fash, if ever needed to kick some goals, boy, it's today. Threading them in from the boundary line there over Melton South last week. This one shouldn't present too much problem for him. Very deliberate shot at goal. She goes for the centre of the goals and kicks it true. It should be there. Now he's kicked right across the face of goal. Comes to ground. Gisborne blokes are there first. Hands out. Comes out to... is it Sal Ferraro? Morsey's there. He's going to sit away for the bounce. Falls over. Good recovery. Jacko goes for it, but he's missed him. That was there, Jacko. You should have gone for the ball, son. Morsey's got a bit of shoulder trouble there, I'd say. Sapella kicks the ball up. And Polsky from behind. Punches. Comes down to Shane McLaughlin. Shane screaming, oh, Dad just couldn't control it. Gets it over Snowy, gather. Steady. Let's have a kick. Geez, he was lucky to get away with that. Healy should have spoiled that, really. And it's gone nowhere in particular. Morse has gone in. And oh, that fella's pussy's it a bit there, I feel. Look out. Watch old Charlie Clough. He'll throw one into Morsey here. We've been playing 11 minutes. Morsey's coming off. He's got the shoulder. Shoulder's gone. They can't afford to lose him at this stage. That's a mark there to Kotliga. Margin still 3 points to Gisborne. This is pretty slack, leaving Cloughie alone in the centre there. Nassie smothers the ball. It goes to ground. David Oakey picks it up, booms it. But where's he boomed it? Straight to Mel Palmer. Mel's going to play on. Gets the ball over here to Healy. Healy sitting by himself on the half-forward flank. He's been called back, Snowy. Let's play on. Healy kicks it up into that 10-yard square position there. We've got flyers from the back. All Gisborne at the front. Chappella picks it up. That's not a bad snap. He's kicked it right back in the 10-yard square. He comes down to Shane McLaughlin. Shane McLaughlin has been tackled. As he gets rid of the ball, Jacko Thomas dives in there. Goes back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald smothers him in. Dives, touches. He's done a lot with the ball umpire. Yes, it's about time. And that should be 50 metres. Proud of believing that it should have been 50 there as well. Shane McLaughlin kicks the ball out wide. Tony West sets himself. Took a lot of work to get back into today's side. He was an injured man before today. What have we got there? The umpire's playing all the pussy freeze at the minute. Come on, Dash. Don't be silly now. He's kicked it in that 10-yard square position. We've got flyers there. That's a big pack. And Pulsey smothers it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Kotliga sitting there. One of 3 blokes could have marked that. Kotliga's got a lead on here. David Muir, well done. Snowy. Get the ball down, Snowy. Let's stay in. Let's stay in if we can. 4 Millett. Umpire, same thing. Come on, boys, let's try a bit of tackle on the footy instead of tackling a man. Go around him, Jacko, go around him. Clear this ball, get it out of here. Come on, Salt. Salt's got to have to be the boy. Come on, Salt, let's keep a bit of balance. Trev Bottoms, in you go. Select the ball on. Trev Bottoms gets it up, runs into the centre, kicks just over the centre line there. Skinny in front, that's a good grab. Let's go, Skinny. Gets the hands off to Paul Millett. Paul Miller gets a little left foot chip in there. It's going to go behind. No worries. I called that right again. Fash picks up. He's gone onto his left foot. He's just lollied it. He's going to get his own ball. He's going to... What's he done here? He's in all sorts of trouble. Somebody's going to run in. That's been scrambled over the line and out of bounds. Fairly nerve-wracking this. 3 points of difference still. 12-7-79 to 12-10-83. Ground has been turned out sensationally here today by the Shire Bull and the Sunbury Football Club. Comes to ground. Gisborne has tried to run away with the ball. They've gone up to the centre wing position. Nassie's up there. Kenny Mark. Opie's been on him for most of the day. He hasn't done a bad job on him. Opie's got the ball, gets the hands off. Scrambles a kick out. Shane McLaughlin's there, so Solly. Solly sees the ball over the boundary line for another throw-in. Been playing 15 minutes. Won't be a long quarter. There hasn't been a lot of scoring. Shane McLaughlin gathers the ball in. Doesn't do much with it. Hams goes in, lucky not to give away a free. Nashie's in there. Umpire says, I'll have it. It's a ball down to Shane McLaughlin. Shane McLaughlin and Amps were there, but none of them could get the ball. It's picked up by Gisborne. Dash was pushed in the back. Come on, Dash, let's get this ball moving. That should be 50 metres. Yes, he says. Let's have a fair 50 metres too. Travis Bottom's coming off. Morsey coming back on. Shoulder must be okay. Come on, Dash, put it right down. Salty. Just steady it down a bit. Put a system to the football, boys. Don't panic. Kicks the ball out wide there. Who's there? Gisborne's in front. They've been crumbling it a lot better than us all day. Paul Millett runs to the ball. But he doesn't do much with it. He's called hold on the man. The Gisborne boys are a bit stiff there, but Paul Millett kicks the ball in. He's got a lead on from Skinny. Skinny's marked goal. I don't know how he played in the first half, but he's been fairly good in the second half. Had a very good game last week. Salty leads, and Skinny sees him. Drops a little kick in. Salty can kick this. Played most of his football this year in the back pocket. Give him a big buzz if he kicks a goal. Get back, give yourself a bit more room, Salt. He's going to have a go at it. He's put the ball high. He's put the ball long. He's put the ball straight. Bit short. Skinny's in there. This is where we need to gain possession. Snap her out and get a 6-pointer. Come on, boys. Jesus, this fellow knows how to call him, doesn't he? Well, that's a goal to Westy. That puts us back in front. As he goes over, slaps, give us the high five, son. You've got the lead now, boys. Let's just hang on to it. Let's kick another couple. Let's put it beyond doubt. Let's play positive, cool football. Come on, Dave Akey. The ball's in your court, son. Come on, G him up. G him up. That's what you're good at. Umpire comes in very deliberately, walks to the centre circle. It's another 3 steps and down it goes. David Akey, Kotleger gets a big fist out. Shane McLaughlin's there. Tackles the ball. Salty gets it out. He's in all sorts of trouble here. Will Glenn, you're in the hot spot here, son. David Muir gathers the ball up. Handballs it out to Snowy. Come on, Dave. Shepherd him. Well on, David Muir. Let's go, Tiger, go faster! Have a bounce! Let's go somewhere with it! Let's go fast! Let's go fast! Fash has got it! Steady it down! Come on, mate! This is where we need you! That's a tremendous roar from the crowd. It's a large crowd. The RDVL executive are very happy with the crowd here today and the way Sunbury's put the game on. If I'm shaking because I'm cold, I'm shaking because I'm nervous. We've got a bit of a wrestle down there. That was good, cool work by David Muir up that last line of defence. He combined very well this year, the Sunbury back line. Well, the boys, the tempers are getting a bit frayed down there. Nobody's been game to leave the ground yet. Hello. He's taken the ball off Sunbury. He's taken somebody's number. Taking somebody's number. Come on, Westy. Sunbury in front by 3 points. We don't know what happened here. We'll find out afterwards. Westy. It's played it to Gisborne. You're joking. You're joking. Absolutely joking. Played it about 3 seconds after the free. Somebody's going to be dragged off for disciplinary reasons here, I'd say. Travis Botton's coming in the change area. Come on, Nassie. Go, Cooch, you've lost a lot of ground, son. Maybe gets the ball moving quickly. Hams, punch. Crowd not very happy with that one at all. Nassie comes in, hands the ball to Darren Bott. Probably give him a couple of subtle words of advice. Nothing to be overheated from Nassie. Dave Oakey won't be happy. Gets the ball down. Go Sol, run onto the ball, son. Go Paul, get the ball out. Geez, the umpire, I know where he's back today. I know where the umpire's back today. There's no worries about that. Ball comes back to Bernie Minigy. Kicks the ball up to centre half forward. Here we go. We need somebody punching here. Hams punches the ball down. Nassie's onto it. Jacko's there. There's a bit of a scramble. It's going to be a ball up. Come on, somebody, you need to clear the ball. Been playing 22 minutes. Be lucky to go 30 minutes this quarter. Come on, Dave. Go, Nassie. Let's get the ball clear. Let's go around. Goes wide. We got anybody there that can mark it? Well, Gisborne certainly have. Onto his left foot, overhead wide to Palmer again. Don't do nothing silly, Coots. He gets a handball over to Clough. Clough kicks the ball up to centre half forward. And Polsky sets himself for the punch. Comes to the ground. Codlega's got it. How do you get rid of that umpire? And he's played a push in the back. Who to? Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Either there's anybody else. We finally got one off body. David Oakey plays on. Kicks the ball wide around this centre wing position. Tony West sets himself. Blake climbs all over him. Gets the hands off. Get the hands off. Westy gets around. Has a bounce. He's going to kick the ball down. We've got anybody running onto it. We've got Skinny there and Fash. It's gathered up by Curry. Curry goes back onto his right foot. Gets the ball around to Bernie Minigy. Hold him up there, Mill. Mill grabs him. Stops the play on. Minigy's keen to get going. Looks around. He's an awkward kick, this bloke. Got the sun in his eyes. Goes out to the far wing. Runs every bit of it. Goes out wide there. Here we go. We got Treblecock. Treblecock gets the hands over to Nashi. Nashi's going to be hot. Gets around. Gets his kick. Here we go. We've got Skinny. Gather it up, son. Overruns the ball. Skinny's there again. Just keep the ball out clear. Pick it up, Smacker. Smacker, get the hands over to Fash. Fash, go for goal, son. Go for goal. And he's kicked it. He's kicked it. He's kicked another goal. There's 5 minutes of play left and Sunbury have hit the front by, shit, I don't know, a goal plus what we were in front beforehand. That's the steadier. That's what we need. We really need that. There you go. Harrison looks a worried man down there and he's a Cobra hat. Says it's just about having babies. Rather parochial crowd here today. Gisborne's got a lot of support as well. First time they've been in the grand final for a long time, Gisborne. They've had a very good year under Mocker Dunstan. Darren Bott comes in to put the ball down. Somebody needs first use of the ball. It's a good bounce. Gives everybody a fair chance. Westy's going to run onto this ball here. Get rid of it, son. Gisborne, it's picked up by Clough. Clough doesn't know where to go with it. Handballs it out to Sapella. Sapella's going to run over the boundary line. He's run right over that boundary line. We've got a throw-in situation here. Come on, boys, make sure there's nobody loose in the foreline. Make sure there's nobody loose in the centre. Everybody's got a man. Let's man it up. David Oakey in front, gets a front position, hits the ball down. Dean Obey picks the ball up, screws around. Snowy's in front. Healy gets the front position though, takes it off him. It's free kick there to Gisborne. Hold a man, play on. Palmer runs up, kicks the ball out. David Muir gets a front position. And go, David. You can run, son. And it's going to be a boomerang. And it was too. He's kicked it right down. Morsey, this is where we have to. Look at he's got play on. He's nearly been raped. He's got up. And he's still riding like it. And he's got in there. Miller, get handball it out, son. That's is there. It's a non-event here at the moment. Umpire, ball it up. Geez, I'd have nearly paid that to Morsey. Jesus, I'm that excited at the moment. If I get something to hear in my mouth, I better not spit it out. I think it'll be me bum. Puts the ball in, David Oakey's there, gets the ball down, but it's very congested in there. Somebody scrambles a kick clear. Is it going to sit or going to bounce? It doesn't sit, it doesn't do nothing. Scooter picks up the ball, goes around onto his left foot, kicks the ball out wide. We got Palmer here, contest Feister. Just hold him up, just hold him up. Gives everybody a chance to, that's a boy. Just punch it for the boundary, go for the boundary, son. That's a way. Don't panic, don't lose your cool. Come on, boys. This is yours if you can hang on to it. Just keep them down. Gisborne have got to kick 2 goals to win. They like the ball with the barrow at the moment. They got the job in front of them. Shane McLaughlin's got the sit here and takes the timely mark. Sal Ferraro rides him into the ground. You can take your time, Sal, we don't mind. Let the clock tick away. He's got a big space down there at centre forward. If he can get any sort of distance in this kick. He kicks it down there. Skinny's got the front seat. Oh, but that's a good mark to Kiwi. He's had a sensational young Kiwi. Kicks the ball out wide to Steigler. Steigler's going to take this and run. Soldy's off after him. He's going to have another bounce. Soldy's not going to get to him. He kicks the ball up to centre half forward. This is where we want Will Glenn. It's a Gisborne free kick. Played it against Darren Polsky for the Shepherd out there. Hickman's got the kick. What's he going to do? He's gone for the boom. Snowy, this is where we want you, son. Kick it down to David Akey. He's come onto the scene. He's kicked it right down there. Mel Palmer's going to go up his back, but David Akey's taken him up. I tell you what, this bloke's got to get commentator of the year. Slow it down, Dave. Don't do nothing panicky. Kicks it down here. Coots, we got the wild man from Borneo. The ball's been slapped over out of bounds there by Kotliga. We don't mind that at all. There's old Westy down here guarding that hamstring. Tory's hamstring or muscle tissue there in the hamstring on Friday night. We've had him to everybody. David Akey's going to get there. Curdy, Tigey, be cool, son. Get the hands off the dash. Let's do it properly. Gets it over to Coote and boom it, son. That's it. Kicks it down. Skinny's got himself in his front. Jacko goes through it, Blake. Paul Millett, that's a good tackle on. We've nullified it here. Dash has come in. He said, shit, I didn't expect that. He's got it, and he's going to kick over their edge. Does come down to Fash. Fash, get it, butter up, son, butter up. Get the hands off to Westy. Get the kick in. Do something with the bloody thing. Scrambles the ball down to the forward pocket there. Craig Obie runs, Dean Obie runs over, gets the ball, brings it back into play. Sunbury's in the van here. Robbie Thomas. Yes. Oh, Jesus, I can call him. Robbo straight onto his left foot. Kicks it out here. Who's he got? Oh, umpire, I don't think he went for the ball. Nashie's a bit cool too. He goes around, kicks the ball down into the 10-yard square. We got anybody in front. Nobody marks. The ball comes to ground. It's been hit out there. He's faded, pushing it back, and he's called play on. That's Scooter Rousel coming around the wing there. Gets onto his left foot. He tripped him. He's tripped him. No worries, Dave. It wasn't delivered, son. It was there. Give it to him. It goes back to Chapella. Young Shepherd kicks the ball out here. We don't mind this. Macca's going to see the ball over the boundary line. Oh, Keats. Darren Polsky lucky there. Oh, Mel Palmer's give Smack and McLaughlin one there. So somebody's going to take the kick. You can take your time, son. Pulls himself into Randall with the vantage position here to get the ball off. He's going for the centre. Who's he got? He's got Skinny. Skinny can't see a thing. Kerry's got the ball there. Don't give up yet, boys. Don't give up yet. You just got to keep possession of it. We've got Hickman coming from behind. Andrews in front, comes down. That's a good tackle on there. Go Tigey. Tigey hits it over to Will Glenn. Will's a bit cool here. Goes on his left foot. He's in trouble. Gets a hand off to Tigey. Off to Jacko. And there you have it. There you have it. There's the siren. Robbie Thomas has got the ball. He's going to kick this to Will. And he's done just exactly that. Kicks it into the crowd. That's the police mounted horse has come onto the ground. Darren Cootie there. Got his hands on his head. His first and only grand final he's ever played in. It's a winner. He left Due to Stars. His Due to Stars played today in the grand final. The crowd's gone berserk. Cootie was looking down the barrel last week after reporting the preliminary final. It's been a sensational effort by Graham Harrison. The players, Sunbury were written off when they were fifth. When they made grand selection, they said Sunbury won't make it to the grand final. They've proved them wrong. There's a lot of guts, a lot of determination in this little town at Sunbury here. The boys know what it takes to win grand finals. They've done just that. He's got the camera on me. I don't know why. The crowd's out there. There we go. Everyone around, the champagne's going. It's been a big result for the Dollar Boys here today. I collected a cool $400. I wasn't bragging for any pocket in the final stages. But we're happy. That puts me fairly well in front for me punts for the year. I'll probably buy the boys a beer tonight. We got an umpire. The umpire's done a hamstring here. He doesn't look too good. Well, he comes off the ground. He's pretty ratchet. Somebody must have gone through him. That's why they're umpires, mate, because they can't handle a good hip and shoulder. Anyway, the poor umpire, he broke his nose up at Lansfield from a headbutt in the showers, courtesy of Bill White. Lansfield. Well, there you have it. Have a listen to it. Absorb it. They're singing the song. They're happy, boys. She's a lively little town. And it's going to be a traffic jam, everybody trying to get out of here at once. The social club will be out of control tonight. There we have it. I don't know what the bloody final score was. It's been pulled down. 14-7-91 to 12-10-82. There you have it. Well, poor old Surge missed out by 4 points. We've got the netballers up by 1 goal. We had convincing winners in the seconds against Darley, and our seniors have come up and done a trick against Gisborne. Here comes a dejected Gisborne side off the ground. They ought to be proud of themselves. Sunbury let them in midway through the third term there when Sunbury gave away 4 goals. Put themselves in a bit of a precarious position there, but had the intestinal fortitude to come back in the last quarter. Anyway, we're going to sign off. I'm going to go down. I'm going to get into the celebrations. I'm going to collect my money and spend a fair whack of it tonight and tomorrow. So from Calvin Muir, the cameraman, everybody did the commentary for the 1990 grand final. Congratulations to Graham Harrison, Langer, Donna Hickey, the boys and girls, bad luck Willa, but the Lions have done it again. Thank you and goodbye.
Always thought you have to be to Gisborne Football Club. I know this is downright despair to them. There is no more opponent we respect more than Gisborne Football Club. They put up a magnificent effort today. It was a fantastic game for them. I think we will say well done. To all the 20 guys who played on the ground today, thank you for the great effort we had. Some people that did miss out through injury. Muzzer, feel so much for Muzzer at this stage. Surley on Friday night, he was another one who broke down Friday night. I feel for those guys. We'll enjoy ourselves tonight. I'll just say that I'll grab the players a little bit later and have a word to them on my true feelings to those 20 or 30 or whatever guys. To the club, thank you for the support that they've given me. To the players, I mean, you're the guys who really do the job. You are magnificent, and as I said to you a long time ago, back in Melbourne South, when I spoke to a few guys, it was us that was still us.
Thank you all for your support this year, and that's it.